Now I have this weird process where
it's cosmetically covered up.
It's cosmetically covered up, but the cosmetic stuff that they use also has medicine in it that's treating it.
Oh.
I mean, can you imagine what this is? They've been treating this thing for years.
It can't be killed.
I've had friends who have had this I've had friends who have had it for 10, 15 years.
It won't stop.
I've had the laser treatment 3 times, which got rid of everything
but the one toe.
But the one toe.
Why is this toe so
I don't know, Robin. You're a nurse. Tell me.
It's a mess. You never saw anything like it. And you're saying it looks normal now with this thing on it?
It looks more normal. In other words, if you stared at it, you could tell that there's something going on. But if you glanced at it...
I guarantee you Gary's nail is thicker than a normal nail. It's bubbly, like almost like it's...
Well, you can't tell now it's covered.
You think the cover is good?
I bet you the cover's bad. Remember he thought his teeth looked good?
His teeth used to be good, and they were terrible.
I mean, my God.
It's not bubbly. It's just discolored. It's yellow.
I think it's more than discolored. I think it looks. Rotting.
I will tell you that they were in the best shape they've ever been in.
I hear that, but the one.
But I'm saying you've seen them 3 years in a row and you didn't seem to notice.
I understand. Oh, I noticed. Don't worry.
Notice like this.
But this one, this looked This looked
scared you.
This looked like from Mars.
This isn't even the worst. This isn't even the worst case I've ever seen. Like mine are mild compared to others. First of all, the bottom of each of the toe is healthy. It's just the top part. It's like half the nail.
By the way, why can I have a discussion with you about this, but Ronnie can't have a discussion about anything?
I don't know. I just find Ronnie, he's such a good guy, but he's something in the way he grew up or something. He's immediately combative.
I think he must have been picked on or something. And
you know what I was thinking yesterday, too, that he doesn't understand the term defensive, because every time you say, Ronnie, why are you being so defensive? He goes, I'm not defensive.
I said good morning to him out there, and he grunted.
Right.
He grunted like a Neanderthal or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's very upset.
You can't even say good morning to the guy anymore.
No, he's he
was. I got to tell you, yesterday we spoke to him on a wrap-up show. Yeah. John and I got off the wrap-up show. It was the first time where we just, John and I always sort of recap,
right?
And we were like, I think we felt sorry for him. He seemed very defeated.
He's a confused guy.
And he seemed very upset, and he seemed really shaken in a sad kind of way.
Really?
He thinks everyone's out to get him, but he's paranoid.
His button is when anybody says anything about his lifestyle, like when Scott DePace questioned the going out with strippers, when the psychology guy questioned the swinger lifestyle, that's his Achilles heel. When anybody questions the way he's decided to live his life, that seems like he just explodes.
And Howard,
nuts, yeah.
and at dinner last night, Lucas was here for the wrap-up show yesterday, so he saw a lot of what went on with Ronnie.
Right.
And at dinner last night, Lucas was really upset in the sense that he doesn't know the show, so what he got was that there was a guy that came to the wrap-up show, Ronnie, who he's met before, who seemed very sad, who seemed like he was going to quit his job because he was so upset about the way you talk about him. And Lucas was like, is Ronnie going to leave? Is he going to quit? Because he just seemed so upset, and it was very upsetting to him.
Ronnie upset Lucas.
Well, not on purpose.
Go. You upset Lucas.
I didn't do that.
What?
I don't have to say hello to you.
What?
What do I have? Who are you to me? I don't have to fucking say hello to you in the morning.
I didn't say you have to say hello.
Well, I
see you out there, and I say good morning.
And I said, yeah.
And a normal person can
you?
Just say good morning like everybody else
grunt.
out there.
Fucking open your ears.
You did grunt.
I said, yeah.
You were down tweeting.
I don't have to fucking talk to you. Who the fuck are you? Put your goddamn jacket on.
You don't have to talk to me. You're right.
Put your jacket on.
Were you really bummed out on the wrap-up show, or were you just
you know what? Give me a fucking break with you and being all over my case,
First of all, let me explain
these fucking douchebags in here to fucking rip my asshole apart.
Do you think,
you know
first
what?
of all,
I don't really care anymore. You do what you want.
But can I say something, though, my defense?
Be my guest.
Okay. Gary said to me with the Ugly app, there's a guy who developed an Ugly app.
But I'm going to take
it but I'm going to take you through the history because I don't believe the extent of your paranoia. You got a problem.
I spoke to real police yesterday. Real guys that heard this bullshit.
Yeah.
This guy, they hear guys like this every day of the week in the police academy, and they know nothing.
Okay,
they're fucking book smart. That's all they are. They never spent a day on the fucking street. They don't know about security working with people.
Okay.
Fuck him.
Okay.
Okay?
Fair enough.
And fuck Wolfie, too, because half of that shit that was in that thing was written by him. He knows all. They all
Gary,
know about
Wolfie
the show.
Write any of that you know of?
I'm telling you, Wolfie sent me an email this morning. And
fuck Wolfie. I don't want to hear about Wolfie.
But hold on, Ronnie, he said to me...
him.
He said
he's a smirking face piece of shit. Okay? Fuck him.
Can Gary get out a sentence?
No.
Oh.
I'm leaving. Oh, I'm
No, I mean, I thought
I'm not a baby.
There's a bunch of things you could say about Jason.
Great effect. Call me a baby again, Jason. Thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Jerry in Tampa, you're on the wrap-up show.
I'll wait for you to cry.
Who you looking for?
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, does anybody? Is it me or does Jason sound like Fozzie Bear?
Oh, I definitely think I sound like Fozzie, but I hate my voice, and I look like him too. Trust me, it's a that and Grimace are the two comparisons I hate the most because they're true, and there's nothing I can say about them.
Well, you're still in there. I thought you left. Here's what I got to say.
No,
you're an
he ain't going anywhere.
What's up?
You're an instigating motherfucker. Is what your problem is.
Something.
And I hope that one day you choke on a fucking hamburger on this stupid show you and John Hine do.
Hey, easy there, Jerry.
John got shot.
It's a stupid show. Trust me.
All right, thank you, Jerry, for pointing
So I'm an
that out.
instigator, but this guy hopes I die on a fucking hamburger. Listen, if I'm gonna go, dying on the cheeseburger is on the list.
Hey, can I ask Jason a question?
Make sure you do it on our stupid show, Jason.
Jason, you definitely grew up on the show. There's
Oh
no
my
doubt.
God.
We talk about it all the time.
Oh
Like,
my
Jason,
God.
Jason, I was talking about this with John the other day. Like, he was raised, his formative years were spent listening to the show.
All my years.
So do you sometimes see it as almost like your duty to fill the role left by the Stuttering John role?
What I find that I think I have a different take on this stuff than other people do is that I just find enjoyment in it. I don't go out of my way to say, oh, I'm going to fuck with somebody today to rile things up. But when things like this do happen, even with this thing with me and JD, which is real and it's going to be awkward once we're off the air, but I see the fun in it. I see the excitement in it. They have a new Howard behind the scenes show coming out where they talk about throwing people under the bus. And I always compare how I feel to Boston Rob on Survivor, that first season he was on, where he was lying to everybody, and he turns around like, guys, we're playing a game here. Like, what the fuck? We're playing a game.
What's the game?
The game is that we're doing an entertainment show, and this is part of what comes working here. And trust me, I take my own lumps a ton. I get called a ton of names. I hold my own in arguments. I don't go running behind anyone's back and trying to get somebody. Listen, I get a ton of shrapnel around here, and I feel I handle it well for myself, and I certainly don't see why everyone gets all bent out of shape. I mean, what are we doing here? We work back here. We all know what the show is. The show's been on for 30 years. This is what happens. Shit happens in the office and it gets on the air. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's what we're doing here.
I always tell people when they are contemplating having some kind of issue with Jason, they should always think twice because he will always have the last word. And you got to really say to yourself, is it worth going down this road? Because it's going to bring on a lot more trouble than it's worth.
But I'm glad. I want people to get to my very large, wide road and hesitate putting a foot on it. I love that.
Here's my thing with Jason. You seem to me, and I've said it before, you seem to get joy out of hurting people. It's not just a joke. It's like, I want to hurt this person. And maybe some people are more charming about the way they do it. Maybe they do the same thing. I don't know.
When I feel personally attacked, like when I got in a fight with Ross Zapin or when I got in a fight with Scott DePace, yeah. I mean, once we started going down that road where things were getting personal, yeah, I wasn't gonna. I would have ripped their throats as if I could have. I will go for the killer. It's just shit with me and JD. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you say making fun of his chins and his beard is hitting below the belt, fine, but I just don't see it that way.
And Benji, you're not really a good indication because I would say of anybody on the show, Benji's the last person that will ever come to me and say, "Did you see what so and so was wearing?" or "Did you hear this about so and so?" You never do that.
I tend not to.
You should do it more because that's what we do.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Thank you.
But it's just not Benji's thing.
Well, look how many chins this guy has.
You can't. He's got that horrible beard over it. See, now we're working.
So this will make things very comfortable in the back office. Although, frankly, this has been going on for months.
This is nothing new.
Yeah, this isn't new.
I don't think years.
No,
JD,
it has been going on for years.
How come you guys didn't tell me this?
Because, you know what, I'll tell you, JD, you can speak for yourself, obviously, but I would say from my perspective, like I said earlier in the show, I denied it for years. Like, I'm just like, oh, JD's just in a bad mood, or oh, he's just pissy with me today, or oh, whatever. So and then recently I just woke up to the fact that no, just everything I say pisses him off, and that's just the end of it.
There are lots of relationships that swirl in the back office that are not concrete enough to say, okay, this is A, B, and C, and why they don't like each other. They're just feelings that come and go, and sometimes they swell up and it overflows like you see today.
There are times where I can deal with Jason, where I can we can talk or whatever. And, there are more times where it's like how it is today. And that's, I just try to be civil. That's all I try to do.
Yeah. See, the only time JD and I have never gotten in a fight, like hanging out outside of work, like at a bar or at a party or wherever. Like this only happens. I'll tell you exactly. The one time that really broke the straw that broke my back was we were in the studio during a commercial break. And somebody's tooling on JD about something, and he's sitting there and he's laughing and blah, blah, blah. And then I made a comment, and he fucking just turns stone-faced, and he storms out into the hall, and I go, I'm like, oh, what the hell? And he's all mad at me. And it's those moments. It's the moments here on the wrap-up show, the moments in the studio, the moments in the hallway where I seem to piss JD off and where he gets super angry about it. This isn't happening, like, at lunch. Unless I don't know about it, which is possible.
He got really angry when you posted something on Twitter about him stalking that 30 Rock chick.
2 weeks in a row. We have 2 female guests or whatever. 2 weeks in a row. He has to go on Twitter and tweet, oh, JD sounds like a fucking creep again. JD creeping out the guests. Creep, and hashtag creep. It's like, what the fuck?
No, I hashtagged the name of the show, the John Hines Show. But
can I think?
You had to hit me with that?
The most interesting.
And I have never posted, I've never tweeted, Jason's on wrap-up show talking about bullshit no one cares about.
The most interesting part of this whole thing for me is that the visual of this, what's going on right now, much like Mike and the Mad Dog Show, although these two guys are 5 feet apart in direct line of sight, they haven't looked at each other in 20 minutes.
Yeah, they won't look at each other.
Well, JD's hard to see.
I'm not looking at anyone.
That's when you know you have a good fight. Tim, you're on the wrap-up show.
JD.
Yes.
JD, if I was there, I'd have your back. I get tired of this fat fuck on the wrap-up show. Here's the problem. Number one, he's a tattletale little gossiping little bitch. He used to run around with all the women. Robin's little parties. He's just like a bitch. He tells. He hates your celebrity, JD. He hates the fact that you have more Twitter fans. He hates the fact that you're an Apple and Howard guy. He's resentful of bababooey's fame. He's a wannabe, and he picks on people, and he talks like he has a fucking cock in his mouth. And I hate hearing him on the fucking radio. And if I was there, I'd bitch slap him every time he said the word JD. And that would be the end of it, JD. I just wish I could be there.
Yeah, man, this guy should be here to hit me for you.
Yeah,
dude.
you better believe
do it, dude. You're so tough. Yeah, come up here.
I'm going to quit listening to the wrap-up show.
Do it.
Keep having this fucking orb on there.
Hey, Tim, don't take it out on us.
Yeah, what did Gary do?
Keep listening. Now, Jason, other than sounding like you have a penis in your mouth.
I currently have a penis in my mouth.
But what about what he said? Is there some type of jealousy in terms of like JD becoming Howard's favorite or, Gary's notoriety?
No, the only thing that he said that rang true besides the cock in my mouth was I'm insanely jealous of Gary and his career and his outside opportunities. No, I know. I know that sounds crazy. Trust me, there are other people around here who do shit that I am jealous of and don't think that they deserve some of the things they get. But JD,
did you name them?
You got another hour on the show?
Just did, believe me.
But JD is certainly not one of them. I'm excited for all things JD, and I'm certainly not jealous of his Twitter followers, except for the fact that I would like more Twitter.
Do you want to take up bowling? What are you telling me here?
Yeah, well,
after they decided not to play beer pong together, did you guys talk that day after that tournament?
After the tournament, I was bombed. Yeah, no, we've talked since.
Well, what happened? I don't know about this.
So we always throw these beer pong tournaments. It's like an annual event,
right?
And they've been partners for what 5-6 years probably.
Every year we've done it. Yeah.
And this year they had a conversation where they said we are no longer going to be partners.
Well, who
that was a pretty big step.
So who decided that they didn't want to be the other's partner?
Well, it probably started with me, I guess. First of all, we've sucked in all the tournaments anyway. But
we did win one. We did win one.
We won one. But that's he started calling me a creep on Twitter or whatever, and I was just like, do I really want to play beer pong with someone that's gonna fucking go on Twitter and call me creep and
by the way,
like
can
that?
we go get this stupid Twitter? I didn't call JD a
Hold
creep.
on, yes you did. Second after we broke up, I didn't say anything to anyone. He's the one going to meetings announcing just hold on everyone, let me make an announcement. Me and JD are no longer beer pong partners.
That is true. I saw that firsthand.
I mean, what the fuck was that? I was waiting for a news story to happen.
I would love to know, and you got to walk me through this, like the whole mechanics of the whole thing. So do you sit him down and say, listen, I don't want to be partners with you, and does he ask why?
No,
we both sort of. I think we.
I know mutual breakups aren't real things, so I will say JD instigated this. But once we announced the beer pong tournament, in my head I was like, I don't think JD and I are going to be partners because we weren't really on each other's favorite lists at the moment. And so JD, about 3 days before the tournament, or maybe a week before JD came into the office, he's like, "Let's talk about beer pong." I go, "Yeah," and he goes, Yeah, so the team, I'm like, yeah. And I don't know who said it first. JD certainly instigated it, but it wasn't a long conversation.
Jim in Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show.
You know, JD, you've been acting like an 8-year-old baby lately, man. Where do you think you work?
Thank you.
Where do you think
I'm
you
a
work?
baby. Okay. I know where I fucking work, dickhead.
Well, let me ask everybody else a question. Do you think there's a possibility that JD, if the show ends in a few years, will turn out to be a bigger loser than like Grillo?
No.
I think that JD has a career ahead of him. Again, I always say JD, his biggest issue is selling himself, but JD has a very specific talent that I think he's very good at. I think that he can utilize that somewhere else.
JD's got like 12 movies written in his head right now. He'll be fine.
Grillo's got a wife and stuff, though. JD's not going one solid relationship with a woman. He's 30 years old.
JD, you want to answer that?
What did he say?
He said you haven't had a solid relationship in 30 years.
'Cause I'm a fucking loser. Leave me alone, dick. What do you want?
I mean, you're on the Howard Stern show, man. You should be getting laid every week.
I know. Okay, you come be me. You see how it is.
JD, I asked Gary this question before about Eric. I'll ask you the same thing. What, Jason, you know his MO. Why do you let him get under your skin?
I don't know. I tried to leave and then I get called a baby. So I try not to engage in this, play the game. But, then I get called a baby for not playing the game. So I'm trying to play the game. That's all I'm trying to do.
JD, is this relationship repairable?
I don't know.
Here's my question.
I really have. I don't know.
I mean, do you have any interest?
Right now, no. No.
Yeah, right. Question for Jason though. You say you care about your relationship with JD, and that you're upset that he doesn't like you. Right? Am I right with that?
But so, yeah, to a certain degree.
But when you see that he's clearly upset, and then you throw that line out there, I mean, it's funny. But you have 12 movies in your head. Kicking him in the balls basically when he's on the ground. Well,
there's a couple things going on. Number one, I did feel that way until recently where I just got frustrated. The thing that frustrated me when it came to JD was I didn't feel I could act like myself around him because acting like myself would make him genuinely angry. So, so there's that. And yeah, no, we're on the air right now. He's pissed at me. He won't even look over here. We're sitting here arguing with each other. So yeah, I'm going to take jabs when I can take jabs. I mean, I don't see him reaching over to shake my hand and say, hey, let's put this behind us and be friends. So what am I going to do? So
he's just going to keep digging a bigger hole.
I have come to JD on so many occasions and said like, hey man, are you pissed at me about something? Can we talk about this? Or blah, blah, blah. After so we've worked together 7 years. Like it's enough, enough already. It's just enough. So no, I guess to answer your question, I don't care.
Is this worse than Jared, JD?
Ooh.
I don't know. Not necessarily.
It's always harder when the guy's that's hammering you.
I never really hung out with Jared, and I just never. We were not.
Oh, so
we were not like.
Jared and Jason at a beer pong tournament. Who's your partner?
I'd rather have Jason than Jared.
Ooh. Nice.
Progress.
The window's open. I'm going to be nicer to JD.
Wow.
Window is open. That's because in his heart, he knows I can't fuck penthouse pets like Jared does, and that's what keeps us level. That's what keeps us even.
F Jared.
Damn right.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about Scott the engineer and this mess of a block party, which he, I guess, created. We talked about Scott, whether he was telling the truth, what happened at bowling, and how Scott feels about all this. And, of course, Scott hemmed and hawed and changed his story and let us know what's going on. And, frankly, we still don't know. Anyway, see if you can make sense of it.
I've heard a lot of rumblings, Gary, in the back, that Scott the engineer is not being truthful when it comes to some of these topics surrounding the block party, ranging from his reasons why he's not doing it to the thing with the hamburger guy to the meet and greet, and it seems like he's being rather evasive.
I believe that to be true. I think that Scott's got a couple things going on, but Scott's got 1,000 things going on. But sometimes he doesn't want to look like a fool on the air. That's one thing. There's, one of the things we need to talk about at some point is Scott isn't just Scott. There's Team Scott. There's a lot of people involved in what goes on in Scott's decision.
What does Team Scott consist of?
Scott's family.
Okay.
And so there's that. He's dealing with that. So there's a lot of different things going on. Why are we all laughing? Is he running down the hall?
Yes. No, but that's with anybody. I mean, whenever you make a decision, even JD, I know is single, but a lot of times he thinks about what his moms think, what his dad thinks. Like that goes into, when you think about what you're doing on the air, you think about your wife and kids, as do I. I'm sure that affects Scott's decision making. But Scott, a lot of people are saying that you're bullshitting some of these answers. And
what?
Well, one of the things that JD was very adamant.
What am I bullshitting?
JD, we'll get to all of them, but JD was very adamant today that you stayed at the meet and greet for 10 minutes tops, and you say 40 minutes tops, and that's a huge discrepancy.
That's a wide berth, my friend.
Yeah. I would say at least a half hour. At least.
JD? You might be willing to go to 15, but that's it, right?
Yeah, listen.
JD, you were there. Don't back off.
I was there. Well, listen, all I know is I was taking pictures left and right.
So was I.
Okay. Yeah, for a few minutes. I saw you for a few minutes. And then next thing I know, I'm looking around, and I can't find Scott anywhere.
I was easily there half hour.
Okay. Whatever.
And what's
I'll give you
give
you a half hour at the maximum, but I was there over like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Like, people were done or tired of talking to me. I was just standing around.
No, I know that. I left before you guys. I admit that. But I already had told Shuli the lot that I was parked in closed at 1:30. And it was after 1 already, so I wanted to make sure I can get my car out.
But, Scott, here's the thing. Just in general terms, you crafted this thing with Shuli as a way to make money and get out there and do appearances.
With him. We were sitting around, and I said, "Are there any ideas that you have?" And
where you can make money?
Yeah, I mean,
that's crafted.
I didn't craft the whole thing. I didn't.
But you instigated. You basically said, "Shuli, you can make the sentence up however you want." But what Shuli heard was, "Hey, I'd like to make some money. How can we do that?"
So he builds this block party, and now you're backing out of some dates. And
just one weekend. I've done every other one.
Now, did we ever get to the bottom of what the family thing is that is keeping?
It was a wedding. Yeah, we said that on the air. So,
but that was a prior commitment. You said. Now, did you tell him about that months ago, or did you just?
I thought I said when he first said Chicago. I said I don't think I could do that weekend.
But you also said, or he said, that this was a negotiate. Like if your number got doubled, let's say, all of a sudden that commitment goes away.
Believe me, I'm not that smart.
Well, you know what? I want to get right down to brass tacks because Mutt sort of brought this up, and everybody in the office was talking about it. What did you mean when you said, try doing Ronnie's block party without Scott the engineer?
No, I didn't say that.
That's exactly what you said.
Teddy, play clip number 1.
No, all right.
If there's just more money there, then it wouldn't be a problem being out. Yeah, so do I, and I can't, because I'm paying you guys an arm and a fucking leg.
Well, who the fuck do you think is coming there because of our guys? They're not going to see you.
Oh, you think so? They're coming to see you with a fucking cell phone on your lap like a jerk-off?
Try doing the show without Ronnie or me.
I've been doing shows without Ronnie and you.
So go ahead.
And Ronnie, and in all fairness,
he put it together for you.
And in all fairness, I'm scared that you're going to fucking walk away from the block party show.
Why am I being busted
Because I'm
being busted because you busted his balls. I remember you busted his balls.
No, I didn't bust his balls.
You were like, can I get some money? And then you get angry when everyone's making appearances and you're not involved.
His balls.
All right, two topics there.
Here's try doing the shows without me and Ronnie, because me and Ronnie are able to promote a lot easier than he is. We have, in other words, we have our plugs, and people want to see people directly from the show.
What I heard that as, Shuli, you're not going to have a show with a big crowd unless Ronnie and I are there. Did you guys hear it?
It sounded very threatening.
Well, not only that, there was no mention of anything that had to do with plugs in that rant. That's for sure.
No, I'm just explaining what I meant by that.
It was a great moment in the back office, by the way. We were all listening, and when you said that, everybody just went, whoa!
Wait, if you didn't have me and Ronnie, both of us together, I wasn't talking about just me alone or him alone or something. Obviously, we can do it without. What would the reaction be to it?
Scott, I've been touring long before I set this up with you guys.
Yeah, but you're not. Listen, I think this is I don't know if the word is misnomer or whatever. You're not doing it as a charity for Scott.
What do you mean I'm not doing it for a charity for Scott? I never said I was. He wanted to make money. I want to make money.
Yeah, but you guys are acting like you make this big sacrifice so Scott can get work. It works for both.
Everybody's making money.
No. I know. Hold on. I get what you're saying because I was going to bring that up. Certainly, Shuli's selling more tickets with those guys. So it's not a big sacrifice.
Right,
However, Shuli's doing all the work for Scott, and Scott is giving him a hard time about it when Scott was the one who said, "I want to do this."
And not only that, Benji. Not only that, Scott will be the first to tell you that he doesn't have a ton to do on these shows. Am I right? I'm not saying you do nothing.
Right.
I'm just saying, compared to the grand scheme of things, you don't have a lot to do on this show. And what he gets paid for what he does in my opinion, this is just my opinion, you should be happy with it. You have nothing to bitch about.
Isn't that every business negotiation? Like, leave out the fact if they're negotiating the wrong way, but it's every business negotiation is, hey, I would like this much, and you say yes or no.
That's fine, and I'm fine with that, Benj, but don't blow smoke up my ass, and don't tell me I can't make this date because of a commitment for something else, and then the next day, I say, are you in or are you out? And he says, well, if there was just more money.
Well, surely that's the question. I mean, speaking of negotiation, Scott's saying he had a prior commitment or whatever.
Now,
and you're saying that, well, if the money was a little bit more, I don't know if that commitment's going to exist.
What
that
happened
true?
was this show, Hartford and Stamford, Connecticut weekend, was maybe 3 weeks away, a month away, maybe more. Scott came to me and said, I don't think I'll be able to do that weekend. Now, I'd already heard that Ronnie wasn't available for that weekend because he's with Howard. So I said, Scott, I really need to know if you can do this or not because Ronnie's out and I may have to just cancel this show. And he says, okay, I'll let you know tomorrow.
Was that a negotiating ploy on your part?
No, you know what? It was the possibility of me bowling this last week, and I knew that it was going to be a lot on my schedule, and it was a lot. And quite frankly, I was exhausted this weekend, but I knew that Ronnie, when I found out Ronnie wasn't going, I'm like, all right, I'm in. It wasn't a fact that I was trying to negotiate for more money and threatening him.
But you say that, but the very next day, it had nothing to do with a commitment, a family. What you came to me when I said, Scott, are you in or are you out? You said, if there was just more money. And I turned around and I was pissed. Man.
I think what Shirley's saying is, and Benji, to go back to your point, if you complete your dates and you want to renegotiate, that's one thing.
Right.
But don't renegotiate dates you've already agreed to.
I agree with that. I think that'd be a little bitchy or whatever to like when you already have a commitment. But Scott's saying he didn't do that.
But that's exactly what Shirley's saying he did do.
Let's
if there were only more money.
I want to ask Scott now. Now, Shirley is saying
if I conveyed that to you that it was a threat that I wanted more money, or I wouldn't do the show.
It wasn't a threat. I'm not saying you threatened me. I'm just saying
you're saying by asking for more money, he meant he wanted more money.
He told me one thing one day, and it was something completely different the next day.
All right, hold on. Before everybody makes
maybe
up,
I conveyed it to you wrong. I didn't want to have it come out that way.
Let's go to Aaron in Connecticut. Aaron, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I was at the block party in Hartford. I went to the Late Show, and my friend and I were so pumped to see Scott and to see everybody. And Scott walked out, said nothing, pressed a couple buttons that, made a couple Ronnie sound bites, and got off the stage.
So you got the full Scott experience.
There you go.
Yes, he didn't do anything.
I introduced JD. We did.
JD, I saw you in the hallway. I introduced myself and my friend Colette to you. You were awesome. Everybody was phenomenal, but Scott did nothing, and we were so bummed.
Well, wait a second, Aaron. Did Scott just saying that he introduced JD? Did you see that?
Scott went up, and he didn't talk anything. He didn't say anything into the microphone.
Yeah, he introduced me.
Scott, it seems like you're doing the minimal amount of work possible at these gigs.
I'm doing what is required of me to do.
I do have to say, those pictures of you sitting in the chair, even though I know they're still photos, are a fucking riot.
Get it.
You're practically sleeping.
You got to see him high-fiving people through the crowd. This one guy hit his hat right off his head.
But Aaron, did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it, but we wanted to hear Scott say something because he always has something interesting to say. It's funny. He's got a good sense of humor, and he was just mute, and we were like, oh.
I didn't want to get in JD's way. He was. I didn't want to make him nervous. I didn't want to, step on him. He was. He had some things planned, and I just let that unfold.
And Scott's good like that. He doesn't get in people's way unless there's pay, and then he will stiff-arm anybody to get to the front of that line.
Thanks for calling in, Aaron. Scott, what happened with this hamburger? Because I'm hearing mixed stories about this, too, that you kind of...
I've got eyewitnesses that said you flew off the handle. Even though you waited for your hamburger patiently, and they were a little slow.
Eyewitness Lee? Lee wasn't there.
It doesn't matter. What happened?
I think John Lieberman said he spoke to the guy. He interviewed the guy.
I told you what happened. I got annoyed.
But did you yell at him?
I raised my voice. Who decides whether I don't think I yelled, but I did raise my voice. I was angry.
You can see the vein popping out of his head right now.
I was angry.
What's the difference between raising your voice and yelling?
Well, I was.
I mean, but you have to take a step back for it. You're yelling at a guy who's serving burgers at a bowling alley, who's almost your age. So
he's one notch above the guy who's spraying the shoes
Well,
at
and
the
the other
bowling
thing-
alley.
the other
They
thing
forgot
was-
the order is what happened.
Oh, is that what happened?
Well,
I thought
no,
they
in
were just-
Scott's defense, he said, if you give me a little more money.
If you don't charge me for the burger, I won't yell at you. No, they forgot the order because when I went up to him the first time after 15 or 20 minutes, he took the slip and went back into the kitchen and came back and said, "Oh, that'll be ready in a few minutes." When people already after me online had gotten their food and eaten and left. so
no, I got that, but
that's why
do you think? But I mean, I don't know how it's going to get your burger there fast. I never yell at people who take my food. Who
Were
serve
you
my food.
suspicious at all? You were being fucked with, or was it just purely like frustration?
No, I don't think I was being fucked with. I just think people were incompetent.
John Lieberman, you have an eyewitness?
Yeah, I spoke to the cafeteria worker, if you will. He would not go on the record, but just to clear up a couple things, he was definitely in his 60s. He was an elderly, not old, but a more elderly gentleman. He looked a little frail, and he told me that Scott raised his voice with him and that there was nothing he could do because there were a lot of people there, and perhaps Scott's order got lost. But what?
I don't think I was wrong here. I mean, if
Well, you're not wrong to be mad, but I think yelling at the guy ain't going to make it come any quicker.
I didn't yell.
The guy was startled. The guy was startled at the way that Scott handled it, probably because it's this little man, and he just didn't. He didn't expect this coming from a quote unquote professional bowler.
That's right.
Did he know who Scott was?
I was having a little anxiety, and I wanted to get to the meeting on time. I didn't want to screw that up.
Scott told the guy roll call. That's what he remembered. I think you said something like, "I got to get to roll call."
Yeah, I had to be somewhere.
And the guy wasn't sure what roll call was, but he just knew he damn well better get Scott's hamburger,
That's right.
or something bad was going to happen.
When I think of the evolution of the show, right, and I think like we used to always, before the internet and before cell phones, we always had tattletales. I never imagined in my wildest dreams that there would be a guy whose sole job would be to follow Scott to the hamburger stand and report on it.
You can't get
at the
away
bowling
with,
event. At the bowling event.
You can't get away with anything. I mean, it's unbelievable.
All right, Scott.
Now I know what JD means by
Scott.
you can't have a private life.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this block party anymore or no?
Of course I want to do the block
With
party.
what conditions?
Listen, Shuley promised me, he said Hartford would be a good weekend because we had very little overhead. There were no flights. There were no, and Ronnie agrees. There were no flights. The overhead was down. And by the way, you owe me gas money.
Ronnie doesn't agree with anything. Okay, here's the bottom line on the block party now. Okay, we're taking this thing to a whole new level now. All right.
Wait.
We're taking it to a whole new level. Whoever's in on the train,
I'm in.
Gets on the train.
That's right.
The last stop is right here, 48th Street. You don't like it? Get off the train.
There's several layers to what I'm about to tell you. So, the Shuley, comedy show continues on the road. Scott can't make it to Arizona and Chicago, and I said, "Why not?" Shuley goes, "You'll have to ask him. I have no idea. Like, I don't know why Scott can't make it." So, Shuley went to JD and said, "Do you want to fill in?" And he goes, "We're gonna have to renegotiate." And Shuley's like, "Renegotiate? You're on stage for 4 minutes." He goes, "You know that comic that you introduced that got 3 standing ovations? You made 10 times more than him."
You know what, Scott and JD, I think they all think it's fun to go out and do these things.
And then
they realize it's work, and then they're like,
But he did say, but Shuley did say that it was really weird because JD, the one thing he wanted to know, like way in advance, was what hotel they were staying in. Meaning he had it set up with that girl.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he had dreams.
Hey, Lisa G is here. I haven't spoken to her in like ages. Lisa G, come on in and tell us what's happening in the Howard 100 newsroom.
Lisa Glassberg takes
There's Lisa.
Hello there.
Came in laughing. Having a good time. All right.
Wearing this jacket, you start to sweat after 10 minutes.
Right. Go ahead, Lisa. What do you have for us from the Howard 100 newsroom?
All right, so where do Ralph Cirella's allegiances lay? The issue came up.
Lie.
That's what I thought, but
Go ahead.
I think grammatically it may be lay.
Evidently, you don't pay attention to my grammar. But go ahead.
The issue came up after Ralph told you he was too sick to fly to San Francisco for America's Got Talent
Is
late
that
last
true?
week. But
Now, here was the thing. I wanted to bring Ralph with me.
Yeah.
We discussed it. He called me up, and he did the right thing. He says to me, hey, you could hear it. He could hardly talk. I said, I don't want to be around anyone who's got a cold. I don't want to be around anybody, quite frankly. The less people on that plane, because the plane circulates air. I don't know what the fuck anyone's got, and sometimes people don't know what they got.
Right.
I'm looking to stay healthy for this stupid gig I'm doing. So He called me up. He's got no voice. He goes, "You still want me to come?"
There's something going around because a lot of people have had it.
Right. So I said no, and thank you for calling me and making me aware that you're not feeling well. I didn't really need him to come. He had already put together the outfit and all that, and it's not all that complicated.
So what are you saying, Lisa?
Well, he showed up Friday to host Geek Time.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. He would have come with me. He said, I'll come. He says, I just know you're paranoid about germs and stuff. And I said, thank you. Don't come. It wasn't a matter of loyalty.
Did he look sick?
I didn't see him. I was away.
He was sick. Believe me. He was sick. And quite frankly, it was fine. Even like I'm going to St. Louis, I said, I don't need anyone going with me. I don't need a babysitter.
You're not taking Tony?
No, Tony, I need that fucking hair of mine. I don't know how to do it. I'm going out tonight. I need fucking help with my hair all the time. Tony always goes with me.
Yeah.
Tony takes care of it, and that's it. My hair, I don't know.
It needs its own person.
I know. I was actually contemplating like getting a manly haircut,
something that doesn't require styling.
Yeah, because
like what?
I mean, like a man.
What do you mean?
Something short and spiky?
Like what men do. I'm the only guy walking around with a bouffant. Every other guy walks around with like a normal haircut. You know what I mean? But I don't have the balls to do it. I've always had long hair. And I've cut it about as short as I'll cut it.
Yeah, it's even shorter now.
Yeah. That's about it for me.
This is the length.
Ralph thinks I should grow it a little longer. He thinks it's a little too short since it doesn't hide enough.
Hide?
Yeah. Hide aspects of my face. That's what I use my hair for. Let's be honest. If I put enough of it in my face, you can't really. It's a mystery. You're kind of like, hey, he doesn't look so bad. That's always been my move. That was Joey Ramone's move. When I look like him. Joey always had hair hanging in front of his face.
You do not look like Joey Ramone.
I don't know.
Do you have nice ears? I've never seen those.
I have nice ears. Yeah. People I have stuff that's nice that you don't need to be nice. I have probably the prettiest feet a man's ever had.
Yeah.
I have gorgeous ears. All this shit you don't care about. I'd rather be a super hot guy who looks like Brad Pitt and have the ugliest, feet.
And ears.
And deformed feet. My feet are Brad Pitt, which is so weird. It's just so. It's like the worst joke, practical joke anyone can play on you to have beautiful feet. And I'll be hanging out with girls who go, "Oh yeah, you have really pretty feet," and I'm like, "Yeah." So now you're gonna sleep with me? No.
Every woman I've interviewed about you says you have gorgeous feet.
Yeah, feet.
They're beautiful. He could have been a foot model.
Yeah, my feet are so hot.
He's a supermodel of feet.
I could be a professional foot model. You ever see a soap, the guys in the shower and he's soaping up? They would cut to my feet.
Right.
And and by the way, that's nice. Women look at stuff like that when if they see a guy with gnarly feet, they don't want to be with him. But
right, because it sort of indicates a hygiene situation.
But it's just. I'd rather have chimpanzee feet, literally, chimpanzee,
another species,
another species, and look like Brad Pitt.
Maybe Brad Pitt does have chimpanzee feet.
Right.
You hope, but it's really funny how watching the Oscars.
Yeah.
It was almost embarrassing because it's like they are performing. The whole show is just for George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, because what does the camera go to? George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Every time you need a reaction.
Those guys are like kings.
Brad, George, Brad, George. The rest of the people aren't even there.
Yeah, and if you just date George Clooney, Stacy Keibler now.
Camera.
Stacy Keibler is considered the princess of America.
Everybody knows her. Everybody defers to her.
Yeah.
And her fees doubled.
Yeah. She gets something like $25,000 or something to appear anywhere.
Wow.
Said that in the paper. She used to get $5,000 or something, or 10.
Yeah. Now you have to get in line.
I was at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I saw her holding a power meeting at a table, literally with people just having business proposals.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. I want to go out with George.
Well,
Clooney.
I hope she strikes gold before he dumps her.
Well, maybe he's in love. Maybe this time he won't.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you guys! Don't you believe in love?
Not with George Clooney. And Brad.
Yeah. I mean, like before dating George Clooney, she was actually hosting Ronnie's block party. She was filling in for Ronnie. Did you hear about the whole Ronnie's block party thing?
No.
You know, Ronnie's block party, Scott and Ronnie go out, and then they go out with all these comedians like Shuley and stuff. And,
right.
You know, Shuley's got a real act. He's a real comedian, and these other guys are real comedians. So I guess, you know, Ronnie's been traveling with me for America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
So they had JD fill in, and everyone was thrilled with JD, I guess, at the show. And,
oh, that's wonderful.
yeah, and Scott the engineer, I guess, has been going, but they have 2 big dates coming up, one in like Arizona and another one far away.
Uh-huh.
I think Scott's like bailing out on it because it's too far for him, and everyone thinks he's doing a negotiating ploy.
Oh, no, he wants more money?
Yeah, he was like, I think I need a lot more money. Because I think he figured out when he goes far away.
West of the Mississippi, my fees doubled.
And like no one is looking. I mean, who's Scott? First of all, JD could so easily replace Scott because if you have a choice between Ronnie's block party and seeing JD or Scott, don't you want a JD?
Look, I think all these guys are wonderful. But if you give me the choice, I would say JD is a novelty, yes.
Hey, Shuley, there was one picture somebody tweeted at Ronnie's block party. It looked at one point like Scott was asleep on the stage. Yeah, right, Shuley.
He might as well be.
Yeah, what's going on with the whole, like, Ronnie didn't show up, JD was there, and from what I'm hearing, everyone liked JD at Ronnie's block party.
I got to tell you, there was, first of all, it was our first weekend that was sold out with this tour.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Right, and there was an energy when JD did these shows this weekend that we didn't have. We've done the Killers of Comedy tour. We've done all kinds of stuff. You know, I play with Artie. There was an energy when JD was there that I couldn't believe. Like people were going out of their mind.
Right.
And then the opposite end shows up. Yeah, then the opposite end of the spectrum is Scott sitting there, lifeless.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I think at one point I compared him to a lamp on a nightstand on stage.
Yeah. But I like that. Isn't he now giving you a hard time about showing up for certain dates?
Well, you know, it's so weird with these guys. Like, I don't think they fully understand what it means to be on the road and to you know, the shit sandwiches you got to eat to get to a point. Now, look, we're all helping each other out. That, you know, when they do these shows with me, it helps sell tickets, no doubt.
Sure.
Right.
But, you know, I'm helping by doing an hour every
You're doing the heavy lifting.
Right. So you would think they'd just be happy to be, you know, we're whisked here and there.
And they make more money than you guys. Like some of the comics get less money, right, than Scott or...
I mean, I have a best friend of mine who I started with in Vegas doing stand-up. Phenomenal comic. This guy, Mad Dog Mattern, did this weekend with us, 3 shows. Every time he finished, standing ovation. Right?
Oh.
This guy crushed all weekend long. I go to JD. I said, Scott is out for Chicago and Arizona. And you'd have to ask him why.
Why is Scott out for Chicago and Arizona?
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the fact that it's okay, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, the flying around. I get that. Okay.
Yeah, it's a long trip.
I get that. But it's not like you're doing it for free. You're getting a basic minimum guarantee. If we don't sell a fucking ticket, you still get this money in your pocket.
Right.
That's good money.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I think he knows that with the overhead of flying people out and getting hotels and rental cars, that he's not going to make anything more than his minimum. So what's it worth to him? You know,
is that what's going on, Scott?
No, it had nothing to do with the money.
Why are you not going
to commitments? Previous commitments.
You committing?
You committed to the Killers, whatever they're calling.
Who's going to sit around on that weekend and go, "Where's Scott? I've been waiting for him all weekend."
So I couldn't make it that weekend. That's all.
But
I'm
did
going
you
to
agree
San
to
Francisco.
go?
Yes.
No. Originally, I said I don't think I could make it that weekend. When you said,
but you said that for like 3 fucking weeks.
No,
like,
I haven't.
I tell you, I go, Scott, I need to know. Are you in
I
or
couldn't
are you
change
out?
the plans I had, so I told you.
Why don't you just cut him out completely?
Well, but here's my other problem. So I go to JD. I go, listen, Scott's not available. Can you do Chicago and Arizona? And he goes, well, you know, he's like, we got to renegotiate. And I'm like, renegotiate what?
I never said renegotiate. He did. But
you've said it at other times.
Well,
you shook me down. Let's be honest.
I'm going to San Francisco.
God, imagine getting shaken down by
this
the
guy
likes of
comes
Scott
up to
the
me
engineer.
one day.
I'm not shaking him down.
Okay. Let's talk. One day he comes up. One day he comes up to me and goes,
"It's negotiating. It's not shaking down."
Yeah, fuck you.
As a Jew, I guess it's shaking down. But
yeah, let me tell you how you negotiate. Let me explain to everybody how Scott negotiates. He comes up to me and goes, "So, Yeah, I just don't think scheduling-wise I'll be able to do a lot of these shows. It's just not going to work out.
He's the guy who wanted extra money.
He's the reason I started this fucking tour.
Right,
I swear.
right,
I swear
right.
to you. I'm not lying.
Right. He started in with you.
So he says, well, it's just scheduling-wise, it's a lot of flying. I don't know. I said, okay, fine.
What else does he have to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Sit behind bowlers on ESPN.
Right.
That's it.
That was his big excitement.
So I come to him the next day. I go, Scott, are you sure you're out or are you in? And he goes, well, if there was just more money. Now all of a sudden,
now it's about money.
You didn't say that.
For Chicago? I never
for
said
everything.
that.
You
No.
said for the whole pack. You said, well, if I could just, if there's just more money there, then it wouldn't be a problem being out. Yeah, so do I, and I can't because I'm paying you guys an arm and a fucking leg.
Well, who the fuck do you think is coming there because of our guys? They're not going to see you.
Oh, you think so? They're coming to see you with a fucking cell phone on your lap like
Try
a jerk
doing the
off?
show without Ronnie or me.
I've been doing shows without Ronnie and you.
So go ahead.
And Ronnie, and in all fairness,
he put it together for you.
And in all fairness, I'm scared that you're gonna fucking walk away from the block party show.
Why am I being busted
Because I'm
You're being busted because you busted his balls. I remember you busted his balls.
No, I didn't bust his balls.
You were like, can I get some money? And then you get angry when everyone's making appearances and you're not involved.
His balls.
Don't include him. Take him out.
And then JD's like, I want to renegotiate. And I go, JD, you know the comic you introduced this weekend that you loved? I mean, JD said he's one of the greatest comics he's seen. I'm like, you'd made 10 times more than him. Like,
oh my goodness.
I thought these guys need money. Why wouldn't you go? You got nothing else.
I understand that he doesn't like to travel. I get it. Fine.
Yeah, but come on, make some dough.
I did not ask to be a part. Shuli asked me to fill in for Ronnie.
All right, but now you got a shot. People liked you. You went over big.
But I'm not good at. I didn't.
None of them. Scott's worse than you.
It's not my thing, and
But don't you want the extra money? Wow, Rockefeller.
No, that's not. Shut up. No, it's not. I'm not Rockefeller.
Bank some money, dude.
But it's not.
It's not my thing. It's such easy money.
It's not your thing. You don't have to do anything.
You really?
Yeah. Yes, you do. You still
What do you
have
have
to do stuff.
You just stand there and people just go crazy when they see you.
Howard, I told him just be a traffic cop up there. Have like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, of whatever you. And he did great. He came up with bits himself. He came up with suggestions. He was in control as a host. He was great.
This is the laziest DJ I've ever seen in my entire life.
Go make some dough. This is what it's about.
But it's not I'm not a performer, and I'm not comfortable doing it.
You know,
and I'm not comfortable doing it, and that's really it.
If you're looking for comfort all the time in life, you're never going to get anywhere.
But Scott's the guy. He was always walking around here, sad sack. Everybody makes appearances. I don't get anything. Nobody asks me. No one invites me to the party. Then you fucking invite him, and then he's renegotiating. I don't never get invited.
I'm just like, what's going on? Like,
So get away from these guys.
I took a Greyhound bus one New Year's from Vegas to Colorado to do a fucking $100 show.
So when he starts complaining that I'm never included, say, fuck you, I'm not including you in anything.
You know what?
Take him off the bill.
At this point, it's like I have myself, John Toll, Mad Dog, and the three of us amazing comics. Ronnie. Now, Ronnie could be the only one who could pull diva shit right now, and I would understand it. He's got TV deals, he's got, cologne deals, whatever he's got. He's fine. He's fine.
He's not your problem.
Ronnie loves to be around fans. He loves to fucking be out on the weekend. The travel bothers him a little bit, and I understand that. He's old. But other than that, he's having a blast. And I don't care what you tell me, JD, you had a great fucking time this weekend.
It was fine. But
you didn't look uncomfortable, laughing and having a blast after the show.
Well, yeah, I was glad the shows were over. I was done. I didn't do anything.
That's the other thing. You cannot compliment. He will not take a compliment. I go, JD, you really were great up there first show. He goes, well, there's 2 more left. And I go, well, I said, JD,
you gotta stay focused.
You're a great human being.
But Scott, why would you go? I heard you were like watching the professional bowling tournament all weekend because you were on TV.
And
by the way, talk about a black cloud. Every bowler that bowled on the lane where Scott was behind him lost.
Oh, wow.
Well,
do you know
there
that?
was only 3 bowlers with me. I mean,
but every bowler,
one of the guys finished like in the top 20.
Every bowler on TV that you were sitting behind lost.
No, well, the guy won. Obviously, one of them had to win.
There you are.
The best is the guy sitting behind Scott.
He won. Pete Weber won.
I don't know.
So how can you make a statement?
Someone told me they heard that whenever bowler came up in front of you.
Yes, it is. Pete Weber sat on the other side whenever he wasn't bowling. Right. All the other bowlers sat right in front of you.
Oh, you're talking about sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people around me. I mean, I wasn't the only one there. You know,
you think somebody else has your black cloud?
Nobody has. That's
Someone
ridiculous.
told me you were yelling at the snack bar server.
I heard about
you got into an altercation.
This isn't a real taco.
Right. What were you fighting about?
I wasn't fighting. I just went in there with plenty of time, I thought, to eat dinner before I had to be at a meeting.
There's always a problem with his
Every
meeting.
time. So I ordered a hamburger, which was supposed to be quick, and 20 minutes later, it still wasn't ready. And I went up politely, and I handed him my receipt. I said, do you know when this order is coming out? And he said a few minutes. And then I kept waiting and waiting. And finally I went up to him and said, do you have any idea when this order is coming out? I have to go to a meeting.
Yeah.
You know, I got a little. I wasn't fighting.
I have a meeting with the 8th frame.
I had to be at a meeting.
What meeting? Who did you
have?
For the
PBA. They need you to be at roll call before your bowl.
I'm having a meeting. Bowl roll call.
Push my PBA meeting back 10 minutes. I'm waiting for my snacks.
Hold the meeting. I need a burger.
This poor fucking kid's working at a snack bar and bowling alley.
I wasn't a kid.
Please, my meeting.
Even more pathetic when the kid and you're yelling at him about a burger.
I wasn't a kid.
Yeah, we'd love to hear that meeting.
You call this a tomato?
The meeting is just they explain the rules and they make sure you're there, and that's the meeting.
I specifically asked for iceberg lettuce.
Bowling is the only sport that you can eat a hamburger before playing.
That's right.
You know? It would be a full stomach.
I like how they have to explain.
I needed some protein.
Yeah.
I like that they have to explain the rules of bowling to these guys.
These only hasn't been bowling
what
enough.
What the fuck has changed?
We had a meeting about the rules.
Okay, there's still 10 pins, right? Very nice.
Any other rules?
They're not thinking of taking away a pin, are they?
I'm late for my rule meeting.
Is it true you lost to like a 13-year-old?
Well, there was a few 14 and 15-year-olds there.
But they bowled like they were 20.
Damn kids.
I have to get ready for my big bowling match against a 13-year-old.
But I took out the fetus.
Played 4 Scott versus a fetus.
I didn't bowl with him directly. He was in the tournament, though.
JD, you should go do these gigs, dude. I don't know what they're paying you, but according to Shuli,
it was very good money. You know,
you don't need money.
No, listen, it's not.
Get out of that shithole you're living in. How many of these dates could you book a year? Like maybe 6 or 7 for him, right?
You want to hear something? I got a guy who contacted me who wants to book a weekend in 2013 in Montego Bay in Jamaica.
Oh, my goodness.
What does it pay?
A Ronnie Mund.
Is there dinner?
A Ronnie Mund weekend in Jamaica.
Oh, my God.
Wants to do.
Wow.
A whole inclusive thing for fans to come out for all 3 days.
Yeah.
And this is the phone calls I get day and night. Like, this thing is running on all cylinders right now.
So why wouldn't JD get in on this?
It's not my thing.
But you know what? Sitting here ain't my thing, but they pay me.
Well, I'm sorry.
I would like to be anywhere else.
It's called a job. It's not supposed to be comfortable.
But I have a job. This is my job.
But JD, I could understand if you did this weekend and you sucked and it was fucking terrible and you bombed.
Well, you know what? Don't convince him.
You didn't do any of those. You were really good, and he came out to standing ovations.
You mean all he has to do is stand there? Let me understand the job. He goes, right. Hi, everybody. I'm JD Hammer. Hey, by the way, we just got here in Baltimore, and I got to tell you, man, we're having a great time. And tonight we're gonna have Shuli and this other idiot and this other douchebag, and we're gonna entertain you. And it's gonna be great fun. Any questions for anybody? Hey, JD, why are you such a fucking dick? Hey, whatever. Okay, here's Shuli. That's it.
That's it.
Oh my God.
That's it.
Whatever.
That's too much.
Yeah, you actually.
I did too much work.
You actually did a lot more.
Right.
But JD opened the show. He opened the show by.
What did you say when you opened the show? Let me hear what you did.
You know how.
Were you there?
Go ahead.
LL Cool J read a prayer, did a prayer for Whitney Houston before the Grammy, so that's what I did the LL Cool J Whitney Houston prayer.
Oh.
To open the show.
cool.
To open the show.
And I thought it was really smart and
Yes.
funny. And then he has a joke about Scott right after the
What did you say about Scott?
Will Murray gave me this joke. He said, how is Whitney Houston dead and Scott Salem still alive? The most important question, actually, is how is Whitney Houston dead and Scott Salem still alive? Okay, you have to do one more song because I'm about to. We don't want to kill the man, for Christ's sake.
And that killed.
There you go.
And then after
first
that,
comedian.
you bring up a comic.
What the
Done.
fuck? I don't get you guys.
He felt really uncomfortable.
It's like handing you money for doing nothing.
And then at one point he read.
Okay, get someone else. It's fine.
At one point he read Winter.
And by the way, you do less than JD.
That's right.
And you're negotiating.
I do.
I thought you were the guy every
nothing.
minute. I need money. I need money.
Oh, yeah. You should see this guy
No
when-
one pays me.
The only time this guy comes to life is if there's not a cord long enough for him to sit his ass on stage while the fucking show's
Right.
going on.
That's right.
Well, we got a problem. He's running around. And again, the meet and greet's about to start. I tell Scott, I go, get your food before the meet and greet.
Come on, you know.
Well, no, I'm going to say it.
I got a story about the meet and greet, too. Go ahead.
So he orders his food in typical Scott fashion.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting their food all around the place. Scott's is taking an hour.
Why? What does he order?
He just ordered a burger.
Right.
But it's Scott. That's his luck. We went out to eat.
You mean everybody got their food but you?
Apparently.
You have no
as soon
fucking luck.
As soon as the waitress brings it over to me, Bruno, the guy we work with, came in and he goes, meet and greet's open.
Yeah, starting. And I've gone to restaurants with him after a show. We all ordered food. His is the only one that's ice cold. I'm not lying.
Wow.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
And for the later show, there was another meet and greet. And he stayed for like 5 minutes and left.
No, I didn't.
I said, yes, you did. Scott, we were there 10 minutes.
No.
Okay.
Scott, you said to me before the meeting, you go, the parking garage I'm in closes at 1:50. It closes at 1:30.
Yeah.
I'm out of here at 1:15.
I had to leave.
Oh, my, everything's your problem.
Wow.
Howard, I swear to God, I'm
like-
the fucking headliner of this show, and every 2 seconds there's another fucking thing I got to deal with.
Right.
Every 2
So
They're
seconds.
you're
coming to you to traffic
To me,
cop
to me.
and
You understand it
do
when
logistics.
it's Beetlejuice with you, but not these guys. They should be-
Exactly.
yeah.
You know.
Everything's your problem. By the way, Shuli, my parking lot closes at 1:15.
I didn't say one thing to you the whole weekend. I don't get it.
Why is it Shuli's problem with the car?
I didn't say it was a problem. I said
So why
I
can't
was in the meet and greet for 45 minutes.
Shuli-
I don't know what the fuck
you
you're
were
talking
not there
about.
45 minutes,
I
Scott.
was.
So
You were not.
So Shuli sets
I
up
was there
this
the whole time.
Shuli sets up this whole fucking thing for you, and now you're bailing out on him.
yeah,
I'm not bailing
being
out.
at
It's
the-
one
Two
weekend.
2 weekends.
It's one weekend.
I thought it was 2 gigs.
It's the same weekend.
I'm dying to know what this commitment is. that
Yeah,
you have
what's
to
your commitment?
I
That
just-
it takes 2 days.
I guarantee it's something to do with bowling or
It's
some
no
dumb
bowling.
shit
It's no,
thing.
It's no bowling. So
What is your
I'm not
commitment?
bailing on anything. We're going to San Francisco and Sacramento in April.
Right.
Well,
So-
we'll see. I don't know. Maybe a commitment will come up then, and you won't be
I
able to
said
do
I was
that
going.
then.
I said I was going to that.
You never. When we brought up this schedule, you never said, "Oh, I may have a commitment that weekend, and I might not be able to go." You never said
I
that.
said that
As
from
we
the
got
day you
closer,
told me.
you started bitching about the trip. Well,
No,
then first we got to fly
What's
to
your big
Chicago,
commitment?
then
Let's hear it.
Arizona.
I have family obligations to
Bullshit.
take care of.
Bullshit. I smell bullshit.
No, there's no bullshit.
Yeah.
No bullshit. So I'm not.
You can't go like some other time. You can't say to your family another
No.
time. This is something that has to be done
Like
that
you can't
weekend.
say I have to work because it's not like you're coming home empty-handed. You're going to come home with money.
No, I got it. I get it. I get it. And
He
really,
doesn't need money.
The money. No, the money is nice to have, and I'm a little bummed that I can't do it.
Right.
It's not. Believe me, the money. I like the money, of course.
What's the commitment?
It's a family wedding that I'm going to. So
yeah.
Wedding.
The wedding, the wedding came up 3 weeks ago.
All
It was a family.
snowboarding in Aspen.
all of a sudden, I'm invited to a wedding. No,
Yeah.
believe me. I want to go with these guys. I have a good time. We had a great time this weekend.
Dude,
the shows
how does the wedding only come up 3 weeks before
It
the
wasn't
gig?
3 weeks. I told him originally when he told me the date, I probably won't be able to do that.
Is that true?
I don't remember. All I remember
I'm
is him
telling
coming
you.
to me and saying, the first time he came to me and said, the flying, it might be a bit of a problem. And then the very next day, I said, so what's the deal? Are you in or you out? Well, if there was just more money. It was just
Somehow
more
the
money.
wedding would disappear.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what the fuck? This
Yeah,
is
sorry,
shaking
dude.
me down.
Yeah. So what'd you do? Did you give in to him?
Well, I fucking got pissed, man.
Did you give in to his demands?
No, I just said Scott.
No.
I go, Scott. I said. Well,
so in other words, he can get out of the family commitment. If
yeah.
it was just
Absolutely.
More money.
No.
Scott, if I fucking wrote a number down right now and showed it to you and said, "This is what you're making for Chicago," you on the air, you'd call up your family, tell them to go fuck themselves, and come and do this show.
Right.
So don't bullshit me.
No. It's not that at all.
Everybody has a price.
Right.
He doesn't get it. Like, there's no headliner that does this kind of money split with people on the show, and I got no problem doing it because, like I said, we're helping each other out.
Right.
But you got to get to a point where you got to realize, look, to get to the level where we all can make better money, you got to do the fucking shows.
Right. Yeah, you got to be consistent.
Right.
So who else you got around here? Throw Scott off the bill and
you can't
got
get
Ronnie.
JD.
JD you can't get. Evidently,
we should do Stern Show's Got Talent, and me and you should judge the staff and see who's going to be added to the.
I don't care if any of you go out on the road.
I don't care either.
Yeah, I just like hearing all these stories. All right, well, anyway, there you have it. Shuli, Scott the engineer, and JD.
Yeah.
So JD, you're out. You're not doing it.
I'm not opposed to doing other shows. I just don't. I don't like doing so many. You know, I like.
It's one weekend a month. One weekend a month.
Just that sentence is good enough.
With the Killers of Comedy, we were out 3 weekends a month. 3 weeks out of a month, we were on the road.
Right.
This is 1 weekend a month.
Right. And what do? You sit home all weekend.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm saying.
I do stuff here and there.
You get out and be with some dudes and maybe meet some chicks.
Yeah, we saw what happened this past weekend.
Well, that was a fiasco. He lined it all up.
He came to me like 2 weeks before the show, and he's like,
What did he say?
No, he's just like, I need the hotel information. I need to know what hotel we're staying. I'm like,
why? Because you had that gig set up with the chick in the room.
Right. I'm like, so
I need to get.
So I felt bad that he.
I can't tell you why, but I need my hotel. You thought you were going to be banging at that hotel.
I didn't listen with my with my low with my thoughts. I don't expect anything to happen.
All right, maybe we will renegotiate.
with my low.
What did he really want to say?
I don't know. With my low
expectations or whatever.
Okay.
Why did you need to know the hotel like 2 weeks ahead of time? Like, what were you telling her?
She stayed with the friend at the hotel.
Oh, so you got her at the same hotel?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. You were really...
He had it all planned perfectly.
Until the dude showed up.
And then the next morning, we're walking out to leave, and they're like apart from each other. It's not like they're walking hand in hand or anything. And I'm like, wow, he had that chick up. I go, look at this motherfucker. His first weekend with us.
Right.
He's fucking got chicks. He's got a suite. He's got, look at him. Good for him.
Right.
Walk up to him like, you closed that deal, huh? Oh, not exactly. She brought a friend in my room till 5 in the morning. I'm just like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, poor guy. No, and every minute he was like, what? He didn't care about anything.
He got into a panic.
How many steps away from my room?
How far is the hotel from where she is?
Could you make it like an adjacent room where you have a little door passes through?
Silly, what room am I in? I got to tell her immediately.
Is that room service?
You had it all fucking lined up, dude.
He did, man.
He was so excited. See, now that's why he's not willing
Well,
and
I
anxious
guarantee you.
to do other gigs.
Dude.
This one worked out badly for him.
I guarantee you.
That has nothing to do with
Dude,
that.
you could get something lined up.
No, I know.
Your sight's quite that high. Was the chick really hot?
She was, she was really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I know. I'm not a performer. I'm not
Was she a
comfortable.
10?
She's up there.
Oh, yeah. She was
Yeah.
She was like between 8 to 10, no doubt.
So why don't you get a 6 and with a slam dunk?
That's not what happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I was on stage. And
Bring a 10 to the hotel. Bring a 6. Have a good weekend.
Well, I guarantee you come to Chicago, Arizona, I'll have fucking a total of 28 for you. How about that?
That's right. You'll get a 28.
Yeah, 2 10s
There's gonna
and
be
an
50
8. How
of them.
about that? Yeah.
I don't know. Schuler, what hotel am I in? I just need the hotel information.
Oh my God, this is
dude.
so funny.
So what happened? As soon as Shuli got the hotel, you gave her the information, and then she hooked up a room there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you
Keep this
thought,
on the
ooh.
DL.
This is going to be good.
They're talking about renegotiating. You should see this show in
There's
the lobby of a
surely,
hotel.
first of all, you're not talking. Go ahead.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
No, he's talking about renegotiation. I'm like,
That's the word you used, though.
I'm fucking around when I said renegotiating. Okay.
You said you don't like to travel, you don't like to leave your house, and if you're going to do that, then you want to renegotiate.
No, I said to travel. Forget it. I give up. I give up talking.
You give up.
Can I go,
you
please?
Give up talking. You can't give up on talking.
Then I really can't use you on the show.
I give up talking. You can't give. Don't give up on talking, JD.
I talked way too much today.
What was the question?
Nothing.
He said he never used the word renegotiate, but everything else I said I was accurate about.
Right.
So I take it back.
It's breaking my heart that you had to get like you were bugging Shuli for the hotel.
I wasn't bugging him. I just asked,
And then he got the chick lined up at the hotel.
He wasn't a pain in the ass like this guy. Like every 2 seconds.
Scott, the engineer.
I'm like, so we're gonna do. We're gonna do this weekend in Chicago, in Seattle, and Portland. Like this is 3 months away. I tell him. And 2 weeks later, Scott. So I'm looking online. There's only one flight coming back. I go, Scott. This has nothing to do with you.
Right.
It has nothing to do. Don't worry. People know when we need to get back. They know when we need to leave. It'll be taken care of. Just the other day. Flights are very cheap right now. If you want to get to tickets, get them now.
Just trying to help out.
So fucking annoying.
No, that's not annoying.
I'm trying to help out.
I'm trying to help out.
Show up for the date.
Yeah, do the show.
You see, in other words, Shuli has booked this whole thing around you guys.
Around Scott, mainly.
No, but he's booked this thing, and now it falls on his head when you guys can't show up. It's like all his headache. That's what he's saying. He's saying, hey, we're all in this together. Everybody wants to make money. You guys got to step up to the plate and take on some responsibility.
Be there.
Poor fucking guy's going to have a nervous breakdown.
Listen.
Right, Shuli? Do I have
you have no idea.
Ronnie had a commitment with you this past weekend that he had to take care of.
All right. Listen, that comes
I have
first.
no problem with Ronnie.
And that is the door opening for them all to become
absolutely
a pain in the ass.
So Ronnie's not going. I'm not going.
I don't want to be a pain in the ass.
I'll have commitments too.
Right. Yeah. Now Scott can't be left out.
I like how Scott goes, I don't want to be in pain in the ass. You know no other way. Let's be honest.
The sentence, I don't want to be a pain in the ass, coming out of your mouth.
Don't ever say it again.
He doesn't see it, though.
No, he's the last to see it.
Right.
Every time.
I'm not a pain in the ass. Where's my plane ticket? I have to leave the parking garage.
I'm sitting there calling my DJ's hotel
I'm not available.
to come down to the lobby. I'm watching my DJ step off an elevator with a plastic shopping bag with his DJ equipment in it.
Right.
He was tying his shoe and testing the equipment at the same time.
That's called talent, buddy.
Well, I don't know when everyone became a Rockefeller.
A diva.
I can tell you one thing: the fans are loving the show. The comics on it are great. The audience turnout has been great.
So what are you going to do now? You don't have JD.
Yeah, your bill is falling apart.
I mean, it's
Ronnie's block party. There's no Ronnie,
it's
no
just
Scott,
gonna be
no
me
JD.
and Ronnie. That's it.
Oh, it is Ronnie. All right,
Yeah, no,
Ronnie will come back.
Ronnie's been in from day one.
Ronnie loves it.
He does, and he's great at it. He's amazing at it. I think all three of them would be fucking great, but then I'm coming home with no money.
Right. Poor you.
I'm in the middle of moving. My kid's gonna be 2. I feel like my heart's gonna explode any fucking day. I walk when I get off the 2 trains and the bus that I gotta fucking take home. I walk by a cemetery, and first thought is, these lucky motherfuckers.
Right.
That's my first thought. You have no idea how lucky you are.
I know that feeling.
And then my second thought is, why isn't Scott fucking in that cemetery? Fucking waste of a human being.
Just fucking relentless, man.
I am. When I sit...
Listen, you don't like me at the shows, fine. Book him all the time. Take Ronnie. If you feel so strongly about me being dead, then prove to me that you are alive.
Scott, you know what it is? Scott, you have a worker mentality. You're finally in business with somebody where you guys could all be in business together.
I know this.
So you gotta say to your family, look, I got commitments with Shuli. I'm doing this to make extra money. We're in a business together. No, you're like, I'll pick and choose.
I'm not picking and choosing.
This fucking
like,
guy.
I could understand.
This is the only one that
I could understand.
I've done every other one, and I'm committed to the other one.
And Scott, I can understand if I said, look, there's a risk maybe on a weekend with a high overrate where we come back with nothing. Then I could tell you, say, no, look, I don't want to come back with nothing.
No, I know.
But there's a minimum that's still fucking Anybody in that fucking back office would shove the next person over to get that minimum. Trust me.
I got you. I understand. And believe me,
Then why is there a question?
I give up.
Ronnie
He's going to pile on.
Go ahead.
Fucking.
What do you want to say, Ronnie?
Hold on. I didn't even know what was going on. This has been going on for 40 minutes, I heard.
Right. Sorry to wake you.
Where the fuck were you?
I was talking to Chuck Zito.
What are you guys doing a show now?
Bruce Willis?
Yeah. Scott has major issues.
Here we go.
Like if we make fun of him,
right?
He goes to me. Why do you have to get on me all the time? I go, that's you. That's what you're all about. That's why you're there.
Well, he's like.
So he doesn't like the show.
He doesn't. I don't know what he likes. I think the only thing he likes is the money.
We all bust each other's
But
balls.
now he's.
I like doing the shows.
All right, listen, guys.
I don't think he likes doing the shows.
Right.
He wants more money to do less.
No, that's
and
not.
what does he do during the show,
Nothing.
Shirley?
Okay, so you know what, Scott?
Wait. Tell me about the picture that was up on Twitter this week. From the show. Did you see that picture?
Yeah, he was sleeping during.
He was sitting on the stage. It looked like he was fast asleep.
I wasn't sleeping. Okay.
He's like Biden at a State of the Union address.
Right.
So Scott comes up. His idea. The show starts with the house lights being dimmed. Let's get this party started. Which Scott has yet to start any fucking party ever
in his whole life.
Right. That starts, and he starts running through the audience, which I love. I love the fact that he's comfortable enough to fucking run through the audience, and we all laugh at him because it looks ridiculous. And then he gets on stage. The crowd's excited. He introduces either Ronnie or JD, whoever's doing the show
When
with
he
him.
comes out, though, does he dance with people?
No.
He'll high-five people.
No, he dances through the crowd. And Shuli sits there and he cries.
Yeah.
He's laughing so hard.
It's funny.
So your thing is dancing. Oh, there he is. There he is. That's funny. Oh, I see. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah. Oh,
Howard,
jumping.
I'm like
Spider-Man.
Yeah. If you played the audio of the Hindenburg disaster, it would fit perfectly with him dancing through the crowd.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
It's an experience.
And then he starts talking. He's completely out of breath. He's like, "How's everybody doing?"
Does anybody have an iron lung? Does anybody know CPR?
And then Scott goes, we booked a deal in Toronto,
right?
So he's got to get a passport.
My God!
Because in New York you can get an enhanced license. You don't have to get a passport to go to Toronto.
Yeah.
So it's $40 to get an enhanced license, but it's like $200-something to get a passport.
Oh, that cuts into his.
So
overhead.
he's like, I'm not going to Canada.
So now it's your problem, Scott. You're in business with these guys.
I know.
You agreed to do this.
Yes.
They agreed to do it with you to help you make money and all that.
Yes.
And then as soon as there's a $200 expense, I'm not going.
Meanwhile, it wouldn't have been $200.
You don't see the problem in that?
But also, they want to do this deal in Montego Bay. You're going to have a passport.
Well, and not only that,
I'm going to get it. I'm going to get a passport.
It'll be $200, Robin.
The Toronto gig, we told him about passports how many months ago?
That was back in September.
Yeah, and then he springs it on you. He's not going. And then
I didn't say it wasn't
he's represented to these
No,
people.
you said you weren't going. You said you weren't getting a passport.
Well,
you
I
weren't
still
spending
can go.
$200 and something. So move to New York. You'll be able to get an enhanced license for $40.
I'll get the passport.
Yeah, I mean, Scott.
Oh, now I get a passport.
You're a problem. Surely
He never says anything, Howard.
And JD's coming to Chicago and Arizona with us.
He is?
Yeah, he's going to take his place. He's not going.
Are you going?
You're going.
This is what I get.
You're going.
Thank you, Ronnie.
You're going.
See, that's why I love Ronnie. He knows what's up.
He's going.
There's no debate here.
It's like when Ronnie gets the girls topless. He just tells JD. he's
No,
going.
JD's he's doing me, we had a talk. We did.
We had no talk.
See? He'll do it.
No, we did.
You're having a talk now.
We had a talk.
He's been talking to Chuck Zito too
I have
much.
Chuck come in and talk. How's that?
Now you're going.
Now you're going.
Thanks.
I think this is the talk. Yeah. All right.
No, I talked to him yesterday, and he said, "I'm not going." I said, "You're going. You're going. Don't worry about it. You'll do it." He wasn't going to do hard for me and Stanford, but he did it.
Yeah. Well,
So
meanwhile, he
he's
made
gonna
himself
go.
a nice bunch of money,
Yeah,
right?
he's going to have a
Yes,
and
I did. I thought it was going to be like, one-time thing. And now,
now you can blame it on Scott.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
I had to go with Howard because that's my job, okay? And without Howard, there's no block party.
Martin, you're on the air.
Right?
Let me find out what Martin says he's been to the block party.
Okay.
Yes, Martin.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Scott, you cannot possibly be so deluded to believe that you are the top bill above Shuli.
I didn't.
I'm telling you right now that the reason why this block party exists is because of Ronnie and Shuli. You do nothing. You're lump. You're the train wreck that people come to witness.
Did Scott do anything at the block party you were at?
And where do you work?
He does. I'm the manager of a web development team.
Which show did you go to, sir?
I went to the Seattle show. And it was
Oh, yeah, you had a good time at that one. That was a blast.
It was awesome. Ronnie is great. Shuli's great. Scott is a lump. He does nothing.
But and that being said, Howard, like you said it one day that you're fascinated by him doing nothing.
Again, I'll say,
and I'm fascinated at that. As angry as it makes me that I have to pay this fucking guy at the end of the night, it's fascinating to me.
Hey, if you're so angry and you want me dead and you get you mad to pay me, then
I don't have to kick you off the show.
I don't have to do the show.
You quit every other weekend.
I don't have to do the show.
You quit the show all the time.
I don't quit the show. He vehemently says.
And then when he's off the show, he'll be like, "Nobody gives me any money."
He keeps saying that I do nothing,
all right.
and he's annoyed that he has to pay me. So I won't do him anymore.
All right, I got to get.
Oh, you're so full of shit. You know you're not quitting.
Now he's gonna go and lock the door in his studio and stew.
And what are you always getting on me for? That's what I'll hear.
And then you come in there and you go, Scott, what are you pissed off? Oh, I was just kidding around.
Scott, it's just a pain in the ass to have to deal with a guy like you. Like, just be grateful you're there.
I am grateful.
And show up for the fucking dates. And you're part of a team. You agreed to this. Just do it. Stop fucking around with these guys.
Be a professional.
Oh, I wish I didn't have to buy a passport.
Well, fucking join the real world. We all wish we don't have to pay money for anything.
Right.
But guess
Come on,
what?
Scott, be a team player, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
We got some big stuff coming up.
Yeah,
when you fucking hamburger, put it aside and shake people's hands.
I did. I didn't eat it. Okay.
My hamburger.
One day there's gonna everybody's picture.
Hamburger.
Everybody's meet and greet picture with Scott's gonna have like chicken finger sauce on their shoulder from him taking pictures with
a hamburger.
He always orders something messy too.
I was at the bowling alley. I had a meeting coming up, and I said to the young man, "My burger hasn't been here for 40 minutes."
No idea what you're dealing with.
Well, he was all worried about Friday night was the Hartford show, and he was also doing the bowling,
right?
And he was afraid if he made the finals,
right?
He was trying to figure out how he was gonna
make the finals.
Yeah, how he was gonna bowl and go to Hartford at the same time.
I told you from the beginning there was no way I was going to be able to make the finals.
The finals. He's worried about it.
What if I
bowled like shit anyway?
I can't even beat a 13-year-old. How am I going to make the finals?
What if Angelina Jolie wants to give me a blowjob? What am I going to do?
Yeah, why worry about it?
I wasn't worried about it.
He's worried about the finals.
He's busting your chops.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard,
you're always busting my chops. When I do it to you,
Martin.
it's like, why you always get on me?
Howard, can I ask Shuli a quick question?
Yeah.
Hey, Shuli, if you were given a couple hours on Thursday morning to do the Miserable Men show again, would you do it?
Yeah, I do whatever they ask
He does.
me to
He's a
do
team
here,
player.
yeah.
This fucking guy, he does everything. He's around here.
I've weighed shit in a bag from High Pitch Eric and
Yeah,
Joey
I mean, this
Boots.
is our utility man. Surely you don't get any fucking aggravation with.
Is it possible that we could possibly schedule that? I mean, Thursdays it's not light. You've got a lot of good content on there, but it'd be great to have the Miserable Men back.
All right. Well,
we're going to meet at the bowling alley and discuss this.
After our hamburgers.
I can't do
After the PBA meeting.
Hey, you know what, Martin? I'm having a good feeling about you. I like you because you go out, you support the show, you support
Martin's
these guys.
a huge fan.
Martin's a huge fan.
And I mean that literally. He's like 500
Oh, but
pounds.
he's in Seattle. I was gonna give him tickets to that Bruce Springsteen show.
Oh.
Where
he doesn't fly.
He doesn't
Martin.
fly?
No.
Too bad.
Neither do I.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate
All
it. I wouldn't be able to make it out there, though.
Yeah, right. Okay, Martin. Cool. All right, later.
Thanks, Howard.
Right, bye. Like that guy. All right, I do have to take a break. Boys, Lisa G, thank you. Is Lisa still here?
No.
Oh, she left.
Usually she stands there.
That's never happened before.
Yeah, really? What happened?
Chased her out.
I don't know. But, boys, I wish you best of luck with your block party, Ronnie's block party. Hope it all works out. JD, may you get the courage to go on stage and make some money.
He's coming, man. He's coming to Chicago and Arizona.
It's the easiest money
He'll
you
be
can
there.
make, son. I'm telling you.
Count on it, people. He'll be there.
I don't like it, though. I'm not comfortable. It's not my thing. What is your thing? Sitting at home?
Yes.
It's not my thing. Meanwhile, you had chick up to your room. All right, granted, it was a dude with her, but
Yeah, you got
Oh,
close.
I didn't know about
You
that.
got close.
Wow.
he had it all lined up.
With a dude.
Yeah, but he had it all lined up.
I'm telling
We
you.
don't need to go back.
We didn't know
over
the
this.
dude was coming.
You do a weekend with Ronnie, JD, deals are being closed left and right for you.
All right, boys. Good luck. Thanks. And Shuli, may you not kill yourself.
Thank you, buddy.
Right,
Help me,
all right.
Howard.
We'll
Help me
be
get
back.
on the road by myself.
We'll be
please.
back. I will get to phone calls. I do have a lot to get to. I realize we've been wasting a lot of time on nonsense.
And where's
this
my
morning.
breakfast?
Scott, go get your hamburger. We'll be back right after these words.
Shuli, so much was made about the negative aspects of the block party. Is there any joy in it for you? What are some of the positives?
There's a ton of joy in it. I have a blast. We bust balls, but it is fun when we're on the road and hanging out with each other. It's just all the drama and politics away from that shit. Just a pain in the ass. Like, I don't want to deal with it, you know? It's not my job, as my friend Jose would say.
But it's worth it in the long run. All of the drama, all of the chaos, all of the headaches.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a paycheck from this company, you'd realize it's worth it too, and you put up with it. But it absolutely is worth it. It's, as far as jobs go, it's, you know, it's a pretty cool one to kind of have and be a part of, I think.
Scott,
it's
at
just
the end,
me.
Hey, yeah, exactly. But you're the orchestrator. You're the quarterback of this production.
Me?
No, Shuli.
I'm not. I do nothing.
Well, Scott, at the end of one of these long weekends, do you ever do any self-reflection and realize, hey, I'm being a bit of a
I gotta
diva?
work. I gotta work. No, I realize I gotta work with these assholes. That's what after getting beat up all weekend.
Yeah, you know when he thinks I got to work with these assholes? When I come in with an envelope stuffed with money for him.
Wait a minute.
That's when he
this
thinks.
weekend in Hartford, you gave me the place. I showed up. I didn't even bother you for transportation or anything. I drove myself. I showed up. I got to the gig.
Did I have any complaints about you this weekend in Hartford on the air? Did I complain about anything?
Yeah, you said. I
what?
showed up and I started complaining about the
No, I said that
equipment
you
and
do nothing and that you were like a lamp on a nightstand, and that I meant for like all the shows in general, not just Hartford.
I showed up. I did what I had to do. I didn't fucking bother you this weekend. And I don't know what the fuck you're upset about.
It's frustrating when you listen. When
I didn't ask you for anything this weekend.
No, you haven't. But it's not exactly like you're helping me out every weekend either by backing off shows and.
But it's
and,
the one
you know,
weekend. I've done every other one.
Dude, before this weekend, okay, let's be honest.
Have
before,
I not done every
before
other show?
Chicago and Arizona, were you 100% on Hartford and?
Yes, I was
always from the start.
I was in.
Now you're lying. Now you're lying. No, you weren't, because you came up to that was.
Oh
the
no,
sole
right.
rap.
When Ronnie said he couldn't do it, then I was like, all right, I got to do this because you need me there.
All right. I mean, if that's the way you want to spin it, that's fine.
Shuli, is Scott misremembering how
I
things?
think he
And we've
is.
heard that word
I think
before.
because the Connecticut show was the show in question that he came to me and said, "I'm not going to be able to do it because of prior commitments." And I said, for Hartford and Stamford.
Right.
And I said, okay. And then the next day is when he said, well, if there was just more money, and that's why I was like, wow, it has nothing to do with commitment. He just wants more money.
It's all about the bottom line.
That's why I called it a shakedown.
Okay. I'm still shaking.
Scott, I think the big picture that you're missing, and Shuli, you alluded to this, and actually Howard brought it up as well, is that you have to establish this block party. You have to make it a commodity. Then you start upping the ante a little bit. Then you start upping your appearance. You have to build it up.
We don't have to tell anybody we want more money. More money is coming in. Bigger offers are coming in.
Scott, you don't see it that way.
This Jamaica thing that this guy
Wait,
called
what
me
is
about?
this? What is this Jamaica?
He wants a 3-day weekend in a resort in Jamaica. You'll have a plane ticket for you.
Who fucking wants to
your
go to
spouse,
Jamaica?
Whatever you want, and the money ridiculous.
Fuck Jamaica.
Nowhere near the money we're making right now, and that money's going to go up too.
You want to go to Jamaica with us?
That's if you are a part of things.
Shuli,
Yes, Greg.
What do you want?
Bottom line,
Yes.
put in the hard work.
Yeah.
You won't have to chase the money will chase you.
Fucking ain't right, man. Fucking ain't right, brother. Sounds like somebody wants to be on a little bill called The Block Party.
Yeah.
Featuring Greg Carmel.
Yeah, now we're talking.
That's right. Come out, show your abs, talk about how bad you want to bang Robin, but you're never going to.
Do some B-roll.
Couple
What's
crunches.
that? That's like a minute?
Couple crunches
Bring up
on
the first
stage,
comment.
perhaps.
Wind sprints.
I bring this 15-pound machine with me as a prop.
I love it. I love it.
Everybody, we're meeting at Will's house to watch Jason.
Sounds like the block party just quit you, sir.
Shatner?
Yeah.
Should I try and do it the week that Takei is sitting in?
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah?
That'd be great. Hi, Bill.
Hello.
Hello.
George, how are you? What were you? I was trying to, I was trying to go. I have 20 minutes with Gary in the morning, and George walks in and says, "You're not going to believe where I was." I go, "George, what is it?" He goes, "I was in Italy, and everyone there mentions Howard Stern."
Really, in Italy?
Which is insane. No one's mentioning Howard Stern.
I did not say everyone there mentions Howard Stern.
You have a lot of fans.
There were Americans that came up to me and sidled up to me and say, "Oh my," or "dry oatmeal." And I know exactly where they're coming from.
Well, George started. I said, "George, on the air, talk on the air. Don't talk to me before the show. There's nothing that interesting.
I got to save it.
You got to save it.
That's right.
So what happened? You and Brad went on a vacation?
2 weeks because I've been working all year long, and I thought
are you referring to Heroes? The show?
No,
it's
Super
over.
Ninjas, the Nickelodeon show. Saturday nights, 8:30, every Saturday night.
Is this a major role for George Takei? Is this a role where it would take? When you say you've been working hard, you mean every day on the set?
Not every day. It's like Charlie's Angels. I'm Charlie.
Right.
I'm the ninja master, and I've taught my grandson, his buddy, and his blonde crush how to be ninjas.
Right.
And in the dark of the night, within the shadows, not getting any credit for it, they right the wrongs of the world. So it's, like at most, the ordinary episodes, at most 3 days.
Right.
But
But
it keeps you in town.
It keeps me in town. I can't get out. They're the additional dialogue recording and all.
Now,
that.
where did you go? So you and Brad went somewhere in Italy.
We went to Milano, Venezia, Firenze, Roma, and
Gary
what's
said
so
you
funny?
Gary said you got to. Gary said you got to ask.
I was in
George.
Rome. I was in Florence, but I didn't.
You didn't go to
I didn't go
Firenze?
crazy.
Gary said to me, you got to ask George where he's been because his overpronunciation.
He's like he's Italian.
He's pronouncing them in the Italian.
Well, it's the arrogance of the English speaking.
Well,
we
you're talking
impose.
To us. You're talking to us now.
I believe that a place should be called by what the people of the place should want it to be called.
You want to know something about George? He's right. Because someone has got to keep the integrity of the language. The other day, I'm talking to someone, and I caught myself. I said, this was during the hurricane. And I said to my wife, they're carrying on like they're expecting a tsunami. And she goes, tsunami? I go, yeah, tsunami. Yeah, I said, Jesus Christ, George taught me that. And I'm actually saying it now, tsunami.
That's the way it's pronounced.
You're right.
Hey,
You're
George,
right.
where's the place you went to that starts with an S?
Sorrento. Oh, magical. A dreamy place. Paradisical. And your favorite hotel was in Amalfi.
Yeah, so you were there
Amalfi
too?
Coast. We were there too.
Is there an extra L in there? Amalfi.
Yeah.
Sorrento.
Amalfi.
There's a hard L in there.
Portofino. The Amalfi Coast is just absolutely dreamlike.
Yeah.
I fell in love with Red Bed.
Was that your first time?
No, I've been there many.
Let me ask you something, because this is another thing, like with the Fred discussion. What do you do in these places that's so dreamy and so dreamlike? Well,
the places are dreamy, he's saying.
Yeah, but what do you do?
Amalfi
You stand there and look at it?
No.
What do you do? Because I don't have any desire to go
Well,
there.
it depends on the place. The Amalfi Coast
Once I get to the Amalfi Coast, what do I do?
But the other parts
Let me hear your routine.
Well, in Florence, for you English speakers, we go to the museums. We saw David, Michelangelo's David. Oh,
You must have fainted.
So
incredible.
let me understand something. So
and those statues with six packs, and oh my goodness.
So it's a big gay thing.
No,
like,
it's not gay.
You look at
it's
statues.
a human thing. For hundreds of years, people have recognized this.
So when you go to Florence, you sightsee. You walk
sightsee.
around and you look at things. You take pictures or no?
We take pictures of ourselves at those monuments.
At the location.
Yeah.
You stand next to David, and Brad takes a picture of you and David.
Right.
I see.
Or we get people to take pictures of us. by David. What's so funny about that?
Must be the greatest. Just you standing there with Brad.
And it's usually people that have sidled up to us and said, "Oh my!"
Right.
You know, so we get them to take pictures of us.
Do you ever do funny photo? Like, do you ever give David a BJ and Brad?
You can't get close to him.
You can't.
Brad
jerked off to the Mona
They have
Lisa.
ropes there. We'd love to. I'm a tactile person, so yes, I'd
So these
love to.
vacations are great because you walk around and you look at things.
You take in culture.
The walking around part, it was 90 degrees in most of Italy. So, you're sweaty and grungy. But we had guides that we hired a guide, and they took us there when it was the down period. And we had more or less, like the Sistine Chapel. We saw it at about 8 o'clock at night.
I see.
But when you go down to the Amalfi Coast, you go there to relax. And
what do you do?
More resort.
And we
What kind of-
celebrated
what
our
do you do?
anniversary there.
Your
in
wedding
Sorrento.
anniversary.
Yes.
Do you when you're
And
in
you
the
have an anniversary coming up soon.
When you're in the Amalfi Coast, so you and Brad are relaxing. You get a luxurious room. You share a bed
With a terrace.
Right. You have a terrace. And do the Italians give you a hard time because you're sharing a bed with a man? Did anybody give you?
They
any
are
kind of...
very sophisticated.
They're
yes.
very open
It's a Catholic
society.
country, but we had no problems.
And so you get in there, and you guys, I guess, imagine you get into your swim trunks immediately to get down to the beach. Is that correct?
Well, they have a pool there.
They have a pool, so you're going to sit by the pool with Brad.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you swim in?
What do you mean? Our
Like,
swimming
what is-
trunks.
What are your trunks?
Are they
a Speedo?
Speedos,
I
or-
picture you in a Speedo.
I didn't. Yes, I do have a Speedo, but I did not take my Speedo.
What did you wear? What did you wear? Did you wear boxing trunks, boxers?
Boxer trunks.
Boxer
yes.
trunks.
Yes.
Like surf shorts. And what does Brad wear? Does he wear a Speedo?
Brad likes to keep his
wears a
T-shirt
moo-moo.
on.
He keeps his T-shirt on because he's fat.
Well, he doesn't like me to use that word.
Right.
But he's substantial, yes.
Right. And what does he wear for trunks?
And he was so flattered. One of the Howard Stern fans asked, "Is that Brad?" And I said, "Yes, this is Brad. Meet Brad, Andrew or whatever his name was." And he says, "Oh, he's not as fat as you said he was."
Now, your point is,
Brad was very flattered.
Brad
by
used to
that.
be ripped like Michelangelo's David.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah. And so you sit by the pool for how long? Hours?
No, we just sip a Campari or we discovered
What do you do?
limoncello.
You what? You
Sip a Campari.
A Campari.
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 Campri.
You sip a Campari. You have alcohol. That's an alcohol?
Yes, it's a liqueur. Yes,
The liqueur. You sit by the pool. You get down to the Amalfi
and
Coast.
we in the south of in
and
Campania,
you get a buzz on.
We discovered limoncello.
Right.
In the
Wonderful.
Campania, you say?
No, limoncello in Campania.
Oh,
That's a region.
Campania and limoncello.
Not in the cabana.
Where are we
Campania. Oh, you illiterate Americans, you. The region of the Amalfi Coast is where they. That's called Campania.
When you
Campania.
go to these places, do you research how to say the places because your pronunciation is dead on? Now, do you research that ahead of time?
I don't speak Italian, but
Right.
I try to get as close to it as possible. Brad has enormous difficulty with foreign languages.
Right.
Like in France, I taught him to at least say l'addition, s'il vous plaît. And when they bring it back to you and you look at it, you say merci. But when the way Brad pronounces it, it's really embarrassing. He gets it and he gets the bill and looks at it and says, mercy.
So you're embarrassed by that because you are so couth and he is so uncouth. He's so unpolished.
He's so American.
So let me get back to the Amalfi Coast.
Yes, Amalfi.
Yeah, you get down to the pool. You guys hang out a little bit. You have a little of this Campari. I imagine you get a little buzz on.
Campari,
right?
yes.
It's Campari. Why are you calling
Campari.
it
I don't know. I'm trying to talk about it. Campari.
There are a lot of Italians that listen to you too.
Right.
They'll take umbrage with your pronunciation.
And you and Brad are there, and
then we
you drink a little. You get buzzed.
Oh yes, and then we get dressed, and we.
Whoa.
One of the wonderful things about
you go back to the room.
Yes.
And now you're buzzed. You're in Italy. It's the most romantic place on Amalfi.
Yes.
Does Brad, like I know Brad fucks you once a week or blows you once a week.
At least.
Right. Mostly it's once a week. And you want a lot more. When you're on vacation and you're in Amalfi, does he start blowing you when you get back to the room?
We may have a horizontal slow dance in bed.
Right. So you did. So
a slow dance.
So was it more romantic being away?
No wrestling.
Was it more relaxed on vacation?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So you got
absolutely.
blown a couple of times during the 2-week period.
And then we get dressed and we walk around. And the wonderful thing about these villages, of Campania is the charm. I mean, the cobbled street, the
That's what
narrow
I'm saying.
alleyways.
I mean, did he at least get a little romantic? I mean,
Yes.
a little more, because you're in the same room.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You get back from the pool, you got the Campari.
You're hanging around all
And
day.
we find
you're
a-
lit.
rinse down on a shower.
Exactly.
Right. And then you walk in the room in your robe.
We're in the land of Caesar. Blow me.
Oh, yeah. We went to Pompeii, and I recited from Julius Caesar in the forum there. And there again.
What did you do?
There was another
You got up on stage?
Weenie, weedy, wiki.
Did you do Mark Anthony's speech?
No, I did Cassius's speech.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, let me understand this because I'm not following along. You're telling me you went to a certain place where there was a theater, an outdoor
Pompeii,
theater.
the ruins of
Right.
Pompeii.
And all of a sudden you were moved by this because you are an actor. You got up and started to do a scene for whoever was
From
there.
Julius Caesar.
Right. This was not a paid
It
performance.
was, no. It wasn't. There were just a scattering of people there. This was near the end of the day.
Did other people notice?
The people.
Oh, they did. I got applause from up in the.
Anybody try to have you put in a straitjacket? So you got up and you started.
No, they asked for autographs.
What did you
after
begin to
that.
recite? Let me hear what you did.
I know that virtue to be in you, Brutus, as well as I do know your outward favor. Well, honor is the subject of my story. I do not know what you and other men think of this life, but as for my single self, I had as lief not be as live to be in awe of I myself.
So you were doing this, and Brad is sitting there watching you.
Is he recording this?
How long did that go on?
No, he's rolling his eyes.
How long did that go on?
Just a few minutes.
A few minutes, I see.
No,
Brad,
no, I
Brad
didn't get
sat
the
there
whole
and ate
program.
M&M's. So how many times did you guys have sex over the vacation, the 2-week period, would you say? I mean, a ballpark.
Well, we made love almost every evening.
Oh, wow.
Oh, see?
Wow.
It may not have been sex.
Oh.
What does that mean?
What was that?
That was a tape of you two.
You're mine. You're mine, each. You're my possession.
So there wasn't a lot of sex, even under you. There was.
There was.
There was
More than one a week.
And did you say to him, "Hey, Brad, why can't we maintain this at home?"
Well, at home we have schedules,
right?
So and Brad is very schedule conscious, and
Right.
he's detail oriented. This has got to be done. This, but when you listen to the experience that Fred had, it really makes you aware of how precious,
Of course.
these moments. So I'm so grateful to this moment, sharing it with you and your listening audience. I mean, there's nothing I'd enjoy more than waking up early in the morning. Actually, this morning wasn't difficult to wake up because I was jet lagged and I was staring at the ceiling.
It's funny. I was
from
thinking of you
2:30.
this morning. I knew you were on the show, of course, and I woke up and I was just cursing out, because it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, oh, I'm so fucking tired. And I went, I bet you George is an older guy. I bet you he's fucking beside himself that he's even getting up this early. But
I was
full of
wide
pep,
awake,
ready to go.
Just wait until tomorrow. I think that's the second
be
day
the
is when it
second
usually
day.
hits.
Jitters, huh?
But I'm fine today.
People don't
right
realize
now.
how old you are and how good a shape you are.
Well, I try to maintain myself, and it's because we're healthy that we can do what we can do.
Yeah.
I mean, and doing Italy, like I see all these.
Did your
senior
feet hurt? I
citizens.
know you got that problem with your feet.
I have problems with my feet, but if you do it, intelligently. I mean, I sit down periodically.
Right.
I love going up and down those steps because I work on my thigh muscles.
Is there anything we can do about your feet, though, so they don't hurt you?
Well, I can get surgery again, but there's no guarantee, according to the doctor.
Yeah, fuck it.
You know, I mean,
He's got the weirdest feet you ever saw.
I know. They look like
6 months out of the
alien
year, I'd be gone.
I can't even believe you fit into shoes with those feet.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I used to run marathons with
I know.
that feet.
Wow.
That foot.
Those feet.
They both look the
Well,
same,
okay.
George.
How do you stay thin if you don't run anymore? What do? You just walk around?
I walk and I work out with weights and so forth.
Right.
Fitness center, you know, the whole thing.
Okay. Well, anyway, George is with us for the whole week, for those of you who are George Takei fans, and that's pretty much everyone.
It's great being here with you.
Hey, by the way, speaking of some of them, William Shatner's calling in at 7.
Is that right?
The real William Shatner.
It's going on?
He's coming. He's calling.
Oh, he's coming in.
He's calling.
He's calling in.
Oh.
He'll be on the
Bill
phone.
is.
Bill, yeah.
Oh, what do you know?
And
I think this is a setup, right?
No, actually not. Actually not. It's really him.
He said it's the real William Shatner.
Not only is it the
Yes,
real
I know the meaning of the word real on this show.
No, it really is. It really is.
How are we going to convince George?
Really, really, really is. I know, yes.
He was scheduled to call and he's promoting something, and you were, of course, scheduled to be. It wasn't a setup.
You know, if you got him in the studio,
that would be
then I would believe it.
Right.
Because you did have
Maybe
him
even
in the
not
studio
then.
when I phoned in once. You got me to phone in. But when you have people phoning in,
but really,
I know that it's a real one.
No,
yes.
it'll really be him. You'll see.
Here's your Shatner stuff. So new book, new album. You can see all the songs that he covers there, including Space Cowboy, Rocket Man, Space Oddity. He does a Bohemian Rhapsody.
Rocket Man's old. He did Rocket Man years ago.
This is a new Rocket Man.
Yeah. So supposedly, he's earned about $600 million from that Priceline.com deal.
Is that true?
Well, that stock at one point was trading obviously at $2 a share. It's now, when I looked it up on Thursday, it was trading at $526 a share.
Gare.
Priceline?
Gare.
$526 a share.
Wow.
He was very upset that shit my dad says was canceled after a year. Wasn't sure why. See, he's treated like a hero when he goes to the Comic-Con conventions. He supposedly charges
Why? Because of Star Trek?
Yeah, he supposedly charges $75 for an autograph and $95 to pose for a picture with a fan, for a professional picture with a fan. You know, he has that Shatner Raw Nervous, that interview show he does on Bio.
Right.
He interviewed one of the snipers from Washington, D.C., and that whole thing, which was like a big get. Like, no news agency was even able to get them.
Must have been a Star Trek fan.
He says he's finally admitted that he thinks he's too old to be in J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movies. He doesn't think it would work. He set his principal's car on fire in high school, and he also said he was very lonely growing up. And his father didn't want him to become an actor. And he just turned 80. It's amazing.
William Shatner is a very big star. He is always promoting something.
He's a hardworking man.
And despite what George thinks, George was booked to come here, and William Shatner was booked. I did not do any kind of setup.
This was not a plan.
Yeah. Bill.
Howard, that conversation was unbelievable.
Isn't that something?
That is a classic, man. That is unbelievable.
It is very funny. In fact, it's odd because I looked over and, and honestly, I did not plan it this way, but George is here. He comes in and does announcing for us. I didn't plan it, and he was laughing at that, and you were laughing.
He doesn't even think the real William Shatner will be calling in.
George, I assure you it's the real William Shatner.
I know. He sounds very real.
Here we go again. Yeah. Well,
You're very good, Bill. I'll play along.
No, it really is Bill.
Yes, of course it is.
It is. It's Bill.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
The cops are after me. Open the studio with you.
George, do you not believe that's William Shatner?
What? No, it sounds very much like it.
It is.
Yes.
It is him. It is the real William Shatner.
It's the real one.
It is the real one.
I love the real one.
Bill, I'm sitting here, Mr. Shatner. I'm sitting here reading that you are promoting a brand new record album.
Yes,
my.
I'm calling you. I mean, you and I are buddies. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know.
And I would call you at any time, but not at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right, but what I'm saying is, why are you on? I'm looking at the different songs you recorded on the new album.
Unbelievable.
Why are you doing Rocket Man again? You've done that already.
I know.
Was it time to bring that up again?
Exactly.
What was wrong?
So that, but that isn't the only song. My God, man, Ian Pace is on the record. It's called "Seeking Major Tom," and it drops October the 11th. And Bootsy Collins and Patrick Moraz. Hey, Brad Paisley, Sheryl Crow, and Lyle Lovett are on the record. There's never been a collection of musicians that have been on one record. Ernie Watts, Warren Haynes.
But why did you record Rocket Man a second time? I mean,
Richie Blackmore, Candace Knight. Are you kidding me?
Is Rocket Man like the only song
Peter
you know?
Frampton, John Welton, Wayne Kramer, Carmen Appice. Come on, all these people.
Carmen Appice.
Appice, yes.
What did he just say?
Appice, but I'm not sure. Maybe he's right. Bill.
Has Carmen ever told you how to pronounce his name?
Bill, why?
Has Carmen ever asked you to pronounce his name?
No.
No, me neither. So how do you know?
I don't know. Bill.
How do you pronounce Nick Valenci?
Valenci?
Yeah.
How do you
Edgar
pronounce
Crowe.
sabotage?
Dave Davies? That's why.
What about sabotage? How do you say sabotage? Which do you say, honestly, Bill? Sabotage or sabotage?
That's the way. I'm calling you from Toronto, and it's sabotage up here.
So, where did you learn the expression, my record drops?
Yeah,
I
that
know.
was interesting.
And why does it drop October 4th, October the 11th on a Tuesday, and the book, Shatner Rules, which is a great book about the power of saying yes, drops October 4th. Why do they use those terms?
Did you write this book, Bill?
Why on a Tuesday?
Bill, did you write the book, or do you have so many books out?
I wrote the book. Who else
it.
could write the book?
Right.
This is not a novel, though. It doesn't sound like a novel.
No, it's a book about things that I've done and the power of saying yes.
Bill, why do you work so hard? I'm serious, and I'm not making a joke.
No, all right, so I'll be serious.
What is this with the books and the
DVD of the captains on the 18th and a one-man show on the 19th?
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin asking you about these things. What a DVD of the captains?
Well, I directed a terrific documentary. Got great notices. We opened it on the aircraft carrier, the aircraft carrier, the Intrepid, a couple of months ago. The sun is setting in the New York Harbor, and there's a huge screen on the flight deck of the Intrepid. 1,000 people are sitting there watching the documentary, and the skyline of New York behind. Can you imagine the beauty?
Well,
and there's a DVD of that very well-received film called The Captains dropping on the 18th.
Now the DVD is dropping.
That's right. So there's a record.
My question,
record,
Bill.
Record, a book, a DVD, and the one-man show.
My question is this.
Yes.
You still love working, obviously, because you're involved in all these projects, and yet I read, and tell me if this is true, and this is something that we went over a long time ago. The Toronto Sun reported that Mr. William Shatner made $600 million from his decision to take Priceline.com stock as payment to the companies, as payment for the company when they hired him as a pitchman.
All right, let me explain that. I'm the spokesman for Priceline.com.
Right.
All right.
And they paid you in stock.
They paid me in stock a long time ago.
And the stock
then there was the bubble.
Yes.
Right. And the bubble went up, and the bubble crashed.
Right.
So the stock came out at, I've forgotten the dollar. It went to hundreds of dollars.
Right.
And before the people involved who had stock could get rid of the stock, could sell the stock, the bubble burst.
Yes.
It was worth pennies.
And what is the stock worth today?
I think $500-600.
$526 a share.
Right. Really? So everybody got rid of the stock at pennies.
Oh, so you got rid of yours?
Of course, everybody did.
But why not?
And then you went back as a spokesperson for money.
Right.
Well, we continued. Yeah. Well, they paid me per year.
Buy high and sell low.
Yes, but Bill, Why didn't you
put your foot in that guy's mouth?
Have you guys gotten any closer to liking each other? Any
I love George. Are you serious?
And I love you too. Don't we just exude?
I love the difference.
I mean, it's so crazy.
I have pleasure in the theory of love, and your practice of love is different from mine.
Do you know George?
There are psychotic people that you love as well, don't you?
That's right. There are iconic people that we love together. That's true.
Have you guys ever run into each other anywhere?
No, the only way he'd run into me is with a car.
Did you run into me last month?
Did I run into you last month?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
there you are. This is the real Bill Shatner.
So what happened,
the
George?
real.
Let me ask you something.
Wait a second.
You were at that Las Vegas convention.
Did I run into you? No, that's the real Shatner. George, that's absurd.
Did you see Bill Shatner last month?
I did. At
Where
a
did
Star
you
Trek convention
at a Star
in
Trek
Las Vegas, and we crossed in the hallway. We crossed paths, and
Bill didn't even notice you.
I didn't notice him. It was the real Bill, the very real flesh and blood Bill.
Did you say hello?
Who said hi, George? And I looked, because I was in conversation. And I looked and I said, "Oh, hi, Bill," and we were like chips in the night.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Bill, do you not remember that?
Well, I was directing a documentary for 5 days called the documentary is called Fanatics, and it's a look at why fans come to conventions, and it's going to be another, I think, a terrific film that once we finish editing it.
But Bill,
and I was immersed as a director in a film. I was paying attention to nobody.
So in other words, you don't remember running into George at all?
No, actually I don't, and that's the real Bill.
I love that you two have this feud. I love it.
I don't have a feud. I don't know what's the matter with George.
He only thinks I'm psychotic, and he doesn't understand me.
But George, that makes you interesting. Your psychoses make you interesting.
So you two did in fact run into each other, but it was such a non-event. Did you?
Well, he was the one that recognized me and said, "Hi, George." The convention hall hallways, they're really wide hallways, and I had about 3 or 4 people around me.
Yeah, sycophants, I believe they call them.
Sycophants.
Right.
No, they were the people that were with the convention, and they hustle.
Do you
from
resent
one
that
place
Bill gets way more money for his appearance?
No. He was the star of the show.
Do you know
was
that
Captain Kirk?
Bill, is it true that you get $75 for an autograph and $95 to pose for professional photos with fans?
We don't do that kind of thing.
You don't?
Well, I mean, professionally, that's a sort of a cheap thing that people.
But there was this whole wait a minute, Bill, because there was this whole list of charges that were put into an ad we were reading.
I can't control those ads. I mean, my hands are tied.
George,
all I can do is
the genuine Bill Shatner does that.
All I can do is conduct publicity for a book called Shatner Rules. Shatner Rules, October 4th.
George, what do you charge for your autograph?
I think no, I don't charge. It's the convention that charges it. I think they charge $45.
$45. So Bill gets 75 twice. Wow.
But remember, there was also like a private reception with Bill for like $500.
What has this turned into?
I don't know. I'm just trying to find out what's going on.
Howard Stern got $100 million.
Let's talk about that.
Do you notice how cheap the programming is?
Bill, my point is you don't have to work that hard. That was what I was saying. You have a lot of money.
The point. I don't. But by the same token, Howard, you're doing what, 5 a week?
No,
3.
Oh, really? What's happening on the other 2 days?
I'm relaxing.
What are you doing?
I'm resting up.
Right. With your feet elevated because your ankles are swollen.
Oh, they actually are. You have no idea.
Well, I mean, cut some hair. I mean, God. Why are you working so hard, Howard?
I'm not, actually.
You got $100 million. The rest of us are running around trying to sign an autograph.
In other words, your point is it isn't about the money. You enjoy working.
Listen, this book is sensitive.
All right, the book is called Shatner Rules.
The record is unbelievable.
Shatner Rules. Your guy.
I don't believe it. That's how unbelievable it is.
What don't you believe?
What don't you believe?
He said it was unbelievable, so I'm agreeing with him.
Bill Shatner's new book, Shatner Rules, Your Guide to Understanding the Shatner-verse, so to speak, and the world at large, is in stores October 4th. Bill,
it drops.
It drops.
And that's exactly
with a
right.
thud.
And what drops, Howard, what drops October the 11th?
Bill's new album, Seeking Major Tom, hits stores October 11th. I haven't heard any of the tracks, but
How
it does.
come we're not playing tracks?
I don't have it.
You don't have it yet, but it's coming out. It'll be out there in the next few days.
Well, will you come in and sing a song
I'm
for
coming
us?
to New York. I'm coming to New York to do publicity for it, and you'll drop a song.
And I don't think George will be here.
I don't think I'll come then.
You want to be here when George is here.
I got to be there when George is there.
Right. Well, let me just tell you, I'll update you on George since you guys never talked. George just got back from the Amalfi Coast. He went on a romantic 2 weeks with his husband, Brad.
Oh, great. That's the gentleman he married without inviting me.
Right.
That's right.
You did get an invitation, Brad. Bill.
See, now there...
And you made a big issue of it.
Talking about.
And by the way, Bill,
He's confusing me with Brad, and that's the problem.
And would you have ever made love to William Shatner if he that he was gay?
I love him. I said on the air, publicly, I love Bill Shatner.
Yes, but
Bill said
what you say in
publicly
public-
on the air that he thinks I have a psychosis.
All right.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
I think that hasn't got much to do with love. You can love a person with a psychosis.
Well, there's something wrong with that person then.
I'm not saying I'm not psychotic. I'm saying you're psychotic.
Bill, also, the TV comedy, The Shit My Dad Says, was canceled. What happened there?
I don't know. We had 11 million people watching. We were in the top 20.
That's a hit.
I think that the things that CBS had to do with 2.5 Men, and by the way, I'm doing the roast, the Charlie Sheen roast on Monday. I'm appearing on the roast. It's very, very funny.
It's funny, but it's sort of sad, isn't it?
Well, I didn't get a feeling of sadness there. He was up and at 'em, and they had some really fun people to mock him. And then
You know what? But Bill, seriously, in your career, you've been very wise. When you latch onto something good, you go with it. You milk it. You did.
Well,
the
that's
Star.
showbiz. You never know when the next successful.
You're right, and you're grateful for when you get a hit show because you know how difficult it is.
Yep.
Do you look at a young punk like Charlie Sheen and go, you know what, son, you pissed away a great opportunity. Do you want to just shake this guy?
Well,
honestly,
I think a lot of people wanted to shake Charlie. He's very talented. He's a personable guy. He comes from a wonderful theatrical family, if you will, and he got caught up. But there's a crazy intelligence there somewhere that even when he was on his tirades, he was having fun and he was coining phrases, and we still talk about it. And so he had an opportunity. He was there 8 years. I presume he saved some money. I mean, he was being paid so much.
Right. But when you see a guy like that spin out of control, you know that it's like, you know what, you should count your blessings sometimes and say, wow, I'm a lucky guy. And a lot of people in show business would give their left arm for a job like that.
And the left thing that dangles between their legs.
That's right. And so you sat there and you roasted him. Now, what do? They write jokes for you and you sit there and read them?
That's a terrible way of putting it. First of all, you're standing.
Right.
Essentially, they write material and you deliver it. I had Michael Tyson on my left and Steve-O on my right when I was sitting on the desk. I had more damn fun.
And Mike Tyson a reasonable guy, or?
Oh, we started discussing philosophy on the dais in front of 1,000 people.
I would have liked to have heard that.
Oh, that was an incredible conversation. I would love to have talked to him.
We have a lot to catch up on because I haven't seen you in a while. Someone told me this in 2011, this year. You and your wife returned home from a trip, and someone had poisoned your dog. Or dogs.
Somebody hadn't. It was the help that had put down poison for the snails, and we can't have poison on the ground. So the gardeners know that they got to do green stuff and take care of snails for the green. Somehow, this person had sprinkled snail poison to get rid of snails, and the dogs ate it. Yes, my dogs were poisoned, and happenstance was I was landing at the very moment they were being brought into an emergency hospital. I was landing in LAX. I rushed over there, and in a couple of days, through intensive care, we saved both dogs.
Oh, you did?
That's wonderful.
Someone told me you originally reported to the police that you suspected George Takei did this.